Happy Sunday, everybody. We are here. It's WrestleMania season, which means we got to start watching some WrestleManias. And this is one very big omission that we have not gotten to yet, primarily because of one celebrity guest on the show whose face I just don't want to look at. We have had years of avoiding this one. But now I think it's time to finally bust out only the second WrestleMania in Detroit, 20 years after WrestleMania 3 in the Pontiac Silverdome. They are back at Ford Field, which I believe at the time was pretty new. And this was WrestleMania 23. This would mark basically the permanent switch to the stadiums. Outside of WrestleMania 36 with the pandemic, I don't think we've been in a small arena for WrestleMania since the WrestleMania prior to this in Chicago at WrestleMania 22. So this marked the beginning of stadiums forever now for WrestleMania, and I watched this live. I remember most of it, but I haven't really gone back and watched many matches from this card throughout the years. Maybe Cena and Michaels once I may have, but I don't remember a whole lot. So this should be fun. WrestleMania back in the city where I was born, in Motown, or near Motown anyway. And we're going to be watching that one tonight. We also went live an hour earlier than we normally do because this is a 3-hour and 41-minute long pay-per-view. Specifically, according to Netflix, it's 3 hours, 41 minutes, and 11 seconds. So we're going live an hour earlier just so we don't keep you guys too late. If you're on the East Coast, it's a little late. It's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon for me here in California, but for the rest of you, might be a little bit late. So whenever we do a 3+ or a 4-hour pay-per-view watch-along, we will go live an hour earlier than normal, which is normally 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. So hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks to everyone who was here last night. We watched and reviewed the Elimination Chamber, and we're going to be here tomorrow night after Raw as well. So a lot of me going on this week. But as we get started here, once we get started, we also have to start talking about what we're going to do next week, because I haven't given it any thought at all. And we missed last week, right? I had a family dinner last week. I wasn't even here. I'm missing one of my lights. Let me fix that. There we go. More lighting. More lighting is always better. So we are back this week for WrestleMania, and we'll talk about what to do next week. Let me just say hi to everybody here in the chat, and then we will get rolling here on WrestleMania 23. Like I said, we are watching this tonight on Netflix, and if you want to pull that up, it's under the WrestleMania Vault. You have to search for the year on this one. I went to 2007 to find WrestleMania 23. That's how I found it. And like I said, 3 hours, 41 minutes, and 11 seconds. Once we all hit play together in just a couple of minutes, that timer right there will begin to run. The only problem is with Netflix is the timer kind of runs in reverse. Back on Peacock and on YouTube, you see the progression timer, but here it's kind of hard to sync up, meaning if you have an interruption or something, it is a little bit hard to see exactly where we are. So if you ever need the volume turned up a little bit, let me know. Or I guess I can figure out a way to do a reverse timer. It's not hard at all. I can do it. I think I mentioned that 2 weeks ago. I just haven't done it yet. So maybe for the Netflix watch-alongs, I'll put the timer in reverse. Like I'll start it at 3 hours and 41 minutes and we'll go in reverse, because that looks to be the only way you can truly sync up here. I don't know, though. Let me know how you guys are handling the syncing now that we're over on Netflix as opposed to Peacock, if you're having any problems with it, or if there's something I can do over here to make it easier for you. What I always do on these videos is I kill the ads, so you will not have any interruptions over here. Monetization is off. But aside from that, whatever you guys have to go through on Netflix, I can't really help that. So, anywho, I just want to say hello to our friends, like Dom is here first in the house. Zane G is here. Melissa Tatanani. We Are Pro Wrestling. You are at this show, Upper Deck, looking at the stage. That's awesome. Garrett Osborne is here. Big Funds HC. Good to see Rodrigo and Ryan and RGF91. Mike Rouse is here. So is Daniel Barry Sports, the Juliet, Ian Dunn. We got David Brown in the house. Zach Palgett is here. Cops came to my work and arrested a shoplifter today. It's probably my Uncle Dave. He's always getting into trouble. That's exciting, Zach. Jacob is in the house as well. We've got Dominic. We've got Just Smitty, WWE fan. I also see, and George Morris chiming in with his token 5. What's up this week, George? Hey, Greg, how are you doing? How is Tito and Elizabeth? What year did you lose interest in WWE? Me, it was after WrestleMania 17. And what about WrestleMania 26 watch along? Yes, I think we will get to 26, probably 27 as well. And I don't think we've done 25. I thought we did, but apparently we didn't. So I think we got to do 25, 26, 27. We have done 28, and we've not done 29 or 30. But I also think we're going to do some Vault watch-alongs as well, maybe like a selection of great WrestleMania matches. We'll do that 1 or 2 weeks leading up to WrestleMania. We got to figure all this out, and we'll be putting all of these things together in the upcoming days and weeks. But when I first started losing interest, might have been around, like I said, when Eddie died. I kind of mentally checked out a little bit, and then if YouTube would not have come into my life, I probably would have remained a casual watcher. I don't think I would be as dialed into the product as I am. YouTube is kind of the cause of that. So I think I would have probably I would have always held a love for wrestling, but without YouTube, I would have lost interest. There's no way I could have stomached that shit in 2010, 11, 12, 13, if I wasn't doing YouTube. Otherwise, that was a product that just was very, very uninteresting to me. But I was watching it anyway because I had YouTube. So luckily for me, YouTube kept my fandom alive, which is good. And we'll answer this one from Foxstar, and then we will hit play. Okay, guys? Thank you for the $10, my friend. As of this past Thursday, I'm officially 38 years old. Make a will, bro. I did something special on that day. I watched 2 marquee matches of No Way Out with my dad and my nephew. So No Way Out 2001, we just watched that a couple weeks, or last year. Was it this year? 3 Stages of Hell. And what was the other big one on No Way Out 2001? I guess it would have been Rock and Angle, right? Very cool. Happy belated birthday. 38 is fun. I'm trying to think when I was 30. I was 38 back in 2012 or something. So fucking wild, man. Or no, 2013. I don't know when I was 38. I've lost track. But anyway, happy birthday to you. 40's creeping up, bro. It's coming. But you got a couple of more years before you're there. So good luck in your old age. I'll answer that next $10 from you once we get going here. Actually, we'll just do it now. My reason for doing this was that No Way Out 01 was the day before my 13th birthday, and my parents ordered that pay-per-view as a present, so I wanted to watch those 2 matches with my dad. That's awesome. Those are the type of memories I like. So thanks for those 2 nice $10 drops. If you guys are ready to hit play, I am, so let's do that. 3, 2, 1 play is how we always do it. And I'm ready to rock and roll. All right. Finger on the trigger there. Finger on the trigger here. All right, here we go, guys. WrestleMania 23. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, play. There is one event that defines sports entertainment. Oh, yeah, what's that? SummerSlam? Oh, WrestleMania. Yeah, that's right. It was WrestleMania. I thought it was SummerSlam. Now we're getting a nice little video package here prior to WrestleMania 23. I don't know if I have any specific memories of watching this show. I'm trying to think where I would have been. 2007. Okay, I got it. I would have been in my apartment. That I was single from like 2007 to 10, or 2007 and 9, somewhere in there. So I was in my apartment watching this probably alone, I guess. I probably watched it alone. I don't remember having a party for this one. Yeah. I was 29 when this show aired. This is the year I turned 30. We turned 30 in September of 2007. Oh, yeah, WrestleMania all grown up. That's the tagline they were using. And it took them 20 years to get back to WrestleMania. Oh, and I love that they brought back Aretha Franklin, which is a great memory from WrestleMania 3 in the Silverdome. And I think it's one of the coolest kind of like visuals of her at the piano with that amazing background, that sea of fans. And this was a little bit different, but it's still very cool, the throwback, having Aretha up on the stage here like that. But I always rant and rave about the national anthem. I just think it's so dumb that countries have theme songs and we take them so seriously. I'm a much bigger fan of America the Beautiful in terms of a song, like an actual song. I like this song better than the Star-Spangled Banner. I hate the Star-Spangled Banner. But this one's okay, and I think my favorite ones was Aretha Franklin at WrestleMania 3 and Little Richard at WrestleMania 10. I loved the Little Richard one with the choir there and stuff. Like, that was so good. Ray Charles, WrestleMania 2, another solid. And then every now and then, randomly, they would do the national anthem. I'm pretty sure at WrestleMania 15, I was there, Boyz II Men sang, I think they did the national anthem. I don't think they did America the Beautiful, if I remember right. So sometimes WWE would change it up, but I like the tradition of America the Beautiful at WrestleMania over national anthem. And, of course, at the very first WrestleMania, the national anthem was sang by Mean Gene Okerlund. You can only imagine how bad that probably sucked, and it did. We will be watching WrestleMania 1 this year. I don't think we're going to do it as a Sunday watch-along. I think I'm formulating plans for WrestleMania month, basically, and I think it will be really fun to do that on a random night, maybe a few days before WrestleMania, maybe one night after Dynamite. Maybe I'll take that Wednesday off, Wednesday before Mania, and we'll do a nighttime watch-along of WrestleMania 1 for those who want to stay up late. I don't know, something like that. I don't know if we want to waste a Sunday watch-along on WrestleMania 1. I mean, we're talking about a 44-year-old show. Or 42-year-old show. And I don't know if we really need to be watching David Sammartino versus Brutus Beefcake. Hey, is Franklin still with us? Is Aretha Franklin still with us? No, she does not. She died in 2018. I must have remembered that. Or I must have forgotten that, but I probably knew at the time. I'm sure we talked about it. Interesting. Rest in peace. So she passed away 11 years after this show. Rest in peace, Aretha. Fucking legend. Yeah, I'll clap for you. Yeah. They're just cutting to a video of fighter pilots instead of actual fighter pilots flying over WrestleMania, flying over Ford Field. I have not been to Ford Field. I have driven past it when visiting Michigan. I've not been to Little Caesars Arena either, but I was at the Silverdome a bunch of times. I was at the Joe a bunch of times, but never, and the Palace of Auburn Hills, but I was never at Ford Field or Little Caesars. But when I was up there in 2019 driving around the city, I did drive by I wanted to see where they were, so I did see them, but didn't go in. All right, now we get our very dramatic opening. When we were, oh yeah, now they're all kids. Look at Edge. Look at the little baby Edge. All these little kids in this are all grown up now. This show was, Jesus, 19 years ago. God damn. Show's 19 years old. I remember this being the show that, oh, hey, Ashley Mazzaro. Good to see Ashley. I remember being blown away by the Edge spot when he went through the ladder. I think that's the first time I had seen a ladder broken, and it was just mind-blowing to me. I thought Edge died. It didn't occur to me until after the fact. I'm like, oh, they're painting the ladders. He didn't crash through a fucking steel ladder. And I was like, oh, okay, I get it. But I was like, I think Edge died. I think Jeff Hardy tried to kill Edge for what he did to Matt Hardy. And this was, I believe, originally supposed to be a return bout between Cena and Triple H, right? That fucking spinner belt. All right. Well, we got America the Beautiful and then the long video package. We are 6 minutes and 56 seconds in, and now we're finally getting there. Still drinking the 805 Tall Boys. I had 3 of these, so I'm going to drink one. Oh, yeah. I don't remember any of like the promotional songs for this at all, but I kind of remember it now that I hear it. It's a good-looking place there, Ford Field. The worldwide extravaganza. That's what it is, guys. It's worldwide, and it's an extravaganza. Oh, Super Bowl 40 was in Ford Field? I kind of forgot about that. We're coming up on what, Super Bowl 60? What are we at now? Or we just had 60? Oh, yeah, I forgot about ECW. Joey Styles, Etaz. Look at these little beauty queens behind them. This WrestleMania has a similar, to me anyway, has a similar vibe to like WrestleMania 19. I don't know why. You know, it's blue. It's got like a blue vibe. Oh, and they're opening with the Money in the Bank. All right, I set an alarm because I have to go pull something out of the freezer. I'll be right back while we're getting entrances.
In the WWE, making his first WrestleMania appearance in 5 years, and tonight Jeff Hardy will be squaring off, that's sure at some point, against his brother, Matt Hardy. Yeah, JR, but that Hall of Fame that you destroyed along with the King has got a spot waiting for this guy, the King Booker.
Oh, sorry for that early disappearance there. I set a 30-minute timer because I had some stuff in the freezer I wanted to pull out. And then I got chatting with Elizabeth. You know how that goes. My babe, I'm live. King Booker and the unbelievably lovely Sharmell. Nitro Girl Sharmell. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Finley and his CFO. Or not CFO, but his Def Rebel song. I'm Finley and I love to fight. Fucking Fit Finley, he didn't do nothing in WCW. I was surprised that WWE brought him in, I guess like as an agent. Then he started getting in the ring. Oh, Punk's in this too. Punk might win this. Doesn't Punk win 2 years in a row? I think Punk wins this. That song of his. Look at young CM Punk. Has no respect yet. Nobody likes him. Fans don't give a fuck. Oh, yeah, Kennedy. Oh, no, Kennedy wins. Punk doesn't win. Kennedy wins. Punk must win the next two then, because Punk wins 2 in a row, right? So he must win 24 and 25. Kennedy wins this one, and it gets taken away from him, right? Kennedy! He got done wrong, didn't he, in WWE? I remember at the time thinking, like, oh, man, this might be the guy. And I think we all thought for sure he was going to be Vince McMahon's son, and then it was Hornswoggle. This company, man. Like, there is no way their good decisions outweigh the bad. I mean, they've made some fucking unbelievable ones. It's like as much success globally as WWE has had throughout their history. Think about how much more they could have had had they not failed to give you can't miss matches or situations or... Oh, is Matt and Jeff both in this? Damn. Orton's in this too? I had forgot. Couldn't have been able to even tell you what Randy Orton did at this pay-per-view. I guess he was in the Money in the Bank. So how many people are in this thing? 12? I swear Jeff Hardy and Edge still have to come out, right? I feel like there's already 9 guys in the ring. So Randy Orton is already at 20. He's in the ring with the Rock and Sock Connection and scoring the pinfall victory, correct? At 21, he's in the ring with the Undertaker. At 22, I think he goes in, or he's in a title match with Ray and Angle, and now he's Money in the Bank. Is Randy and Edge, have they formed RKO yet, or rated RKO? Are they homeboys yet? When does that happen? Damn. 5-0 at WrestleMania, including 3-0 in ladder matches, one of which being the first ever Money in the Bank. That's pretty impressive stats up until this point. Does this count as a loss on his career, on his WrestleMania career, Edge? I guess it would, right? Like, if you're in one WrestleMania match and it's a Money in the Bank and you don't win it, are you 0-1 at WrestleMania? You are, right? Oh, RKO is about to split. Okay, so they've already been together. All right. So that was what, end of 06 then? Or 06 when that kicked off? Both guys in back-to-back years had feuds with Foley, right? Or I guess they were a couple years apart. 04 and 06. There goes Finley. All right, we're all going to wait for him and catch him? Yep, of course we are. Look at Finley, high-flying Finley. Look at that guy go. I'm going to eat a completely sugar-free, child-safe gummy. It's got plenty of vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamins T, H, and C. Vitamins. There we go. A little realistic ladder climbing there from both Edge and Jeff Hardy. So I guess... Book's got the little tiny ladder. When I was a kid, I would go to my grandma's house, and she would always bake cookies, and I would help her bake cookies. And she had one of them little step ladders that she put next to the counter so I could stand up and be tall enough on the counter to help her. And I remember my other grandmother sending me like a newspaper clipping when WrestleMania was announced for Detroit. She like clipped it out and sent it to me. Okay, here, this is the spot. Punk's busted open. A snap suplex, no less. All right, they've already got that ladder bridged there. Let's backtrack while we're watching this Money in the Bank. I got about 5 or 6 supers to answer. Top Dog 2916, thanks for the $1.99. Top 5 Surfer Sting matches. Ooh, that's a good YouTube short right there. I got to think about that. I mean, that first one, that early one with flares on there. I'm not as sharp on WCW history as I am WWE, so pinpointing an exact match and where it happened is hard. I got to give that one some thought. Yeah, Matt Hardy and Edge. I mean, Edge has got to be in there with both Hardy boys. That's their opportunity to take some liberties and get some revenge. But I guess it's all water under the bridge at this point. What do you guys know about 2007? Was Edge and Lita still together by the time we got to 07? They were together in 06. And then Lita got hurt, right? Or she retired right after Trish did. Is that what happened? But was she still hanging around? Were her and Edge broken up by that point? Oh, they're going for that seesaw spot. But it was thwarted. Foxstar, thanks for the 5. That, and it was also the 25th anniversary of No Way Out 2001. Oh, yeah, your birthday. Cool. WWE fans got $10 for us. Thank you. Hey, Greg, I was at this WrestleMania. Freshman in high school, Dad bought tickets for the show for my birthday. My dad passed, and I watched this pay-per-view just for the memories of my dad taking me. That is awesome. That's awesome. Rest in peace to Papa WWE fan. My dad passed away, too. That's cool you were at the show. I've been lucky enough to be at a show or two in Detroit myself. Oh, my God. Ooh, he's swanton on the back of his neck on that ladder. Top Dog, thanks for 5 more. The product in 07 and 08 is underrated, in my opinion, and went downhill during the guest host era. I agree. I don't have a ton of memories of 07 and 08, but I remember a little bit of what went down. I remember a lot of Randy Orton and John Cena. All right, Hardy's taking out some folks. Titanium Titan, thank you for $10. I was a few months shy of 12 during the show, and this was my first time seeing WrestleMania. Wow, this show made me a fan. First WrestleMania I watched on television was WrestleMania 4, because the other ones, I didn't go to closed circuit for 1 and 2. One of my big regrets as a kid, never doing a closed circuit live event. But WrestleMania 4 was the first one I bought on pay-per-view. And I think WrestleMania 3 was available on both. I know it was available on pay-per-view, and there might have been closed circuit as well. And then 4, I just remember being 4, and then everything beyond that, remember just being pay-per-view. Oh. All right, so that's half. Edge just speared 1/2 of the entire field within 5 seconds. Matt gets one, too. Thanks for $2 more, WWE fan. You had floor seats. You were on the floor, no less. Wow, that's awesome. All right, Punk's doing the ladder thing. Spinning it around. Oh, that just... I guess I see what they were going for there. That just looked a little weird. Oh, Sting Vader's a good one. They got this massive guy in there. We always have, like, the oversized ladder. The ladder almost touches the belt. It's higher than the belt. Now, help me out here, guy. Do they even make ladders that big? Or those have to be specially made? I don't think they make step ladders that are that tall. I thought 8 or 10 feet is about as high as you go on those things. Oh, man. But I don't know. I never seen one of them shits at Home Depot. Imagine putting that in your cart and trying to drive that thing home in your car. Be taking out cars, windshields left and right, driving home. And try to put that big ladder in the trunk of my Honda Civic. Or my hatchback of my Honda Civic. Okay, here we go. This spot, at the time anyway, blew my mind. I was like, they done bent the fucking metal ladder. I'm not. It's you can even see it bending a little bit there, so it's clearly not metal. But I did not know that watching at the time. On my Sony Vega or Sony Vega 50-inch TV. Ah. I remember that being like, holy crap. Now it's still a gnarly bump, but my mind was trying to compute how he could bend the ladder that way, and then it took me years to realize, oh, they're just wooden or fiberglass, and they're painting them. 20 feet. And I think this knocks essentially both guys out. Is that what happens here? Look at this. Oh! God, that is tough, though. That is rough. Oh. I mean, I don't know how that doesn't shorten your career. They're stretching at least Edge. I don't know if they get Jeff out of here, too. And that's the extent of Edge's night. So it's Money in the Bank, then match with Foley, then another Money in the Bank. And then next year, he's going to main event, right, against Taker. Oh, there's an RKO to Matt. RKO to Finley. Now everybody's going to eat RKOs. RKO to Kennedy. I'm going to get you fired in a couple years, boy. Randy, do you not understand how to... Look how out of position that ladder is. What a dumbass. Look at them wheeling Edge out. That's hilarious. Wheeling him up the ramp. Uh-oh, Randy's going for a big RKO on Punk. He hit it, too. Oh, yeah, we got both commentary teams on commentary here, don't we? We got all four of them jabberjawing. Oh, bookend. Did we ever get... I have no recollection of one. I'm sure we have. Has there been a Randy Orton and Booker T program? There's got to be a match in there somewhere, but I can't remember a history between Randy Orton and Booker T. Have they done shit together? What pay-per-view matches can I find of theirs? And what year? I don't recall them having much of a history, to be honest, but there's a lot I don't recall. There's Sharmell. More Sharmell, please. Oh. Don't twist of fate, Sharmell. I met Sharmell once. She's awesome. Nope. Fist of fate. Awesome. Booker sells it. Oh, God. Matt Hardy is still version 1? Shouldn't he be version 2 by now? Yeah, Finley's busted. So that's on the top of his head and his eye? I love to fight. Why do people love to fight? What's so fun about it? What's to love? I love to lose teeth. It's awesome. It's the best. Wish I could do it every day. God, that bump. God damn. The ring is so fucking hard in the corners there. And that just back bump. It sounded like a gunshot. Wow, so other than multi-man matches, Orton and Booker never had a pay-per-view program, and it doesn't sound like any one-on-one matches have happened other than that one that Ben mentioned from Raw in 03, which would have been 4 years before this. And before Orton was really a deal. Oh, here's Horny. Here comes Swag. There he goes. So Hornswoggle is Vince McMahon's son. That was already revealed, right? Was it the previous year they did that? Kennedy. Vince McMahon's two sons. What is little Hornswoggle going to do? He's not there yet. Oh, God. Oh, no. Hornswoggle's still alive, right? We hear from him and stuff? Like, he talks? He's not, like, in a coma or nothing? Jesus Christ. Okay. Green Bay Plunge, that's what it's called? Yikes. Oh, wow, that ladder. Punk broke the ladder. Solid drop kick. Look at Corderas pushing the other ladder in. I want to see a replay of that ladder crumbling. Punk's like, give me this ladder. Oh, yeah, he's an ECW guy. Chris Benoit is still with us, but not for long. Oh, there's Kennedy. Kennedy. Wow, Punk's going to come close to winning 3 in a row here. Oh, that was... Is anybody else going to save, or is this finally going to be it? Oh, yeah, he's setting up for the hard cam shot. This must be the finish. Like, you didn't need to turn the ladder there, but you did. Why did you do that? So the camera can see you holding the briefcase, right? Fans like it. Kennedy was over. I just don't think he played the political game good enough. And it was, what, just a few months after this, right? I mean, it's just a few weeks after this. Kennedy ends up getting hurt. And then Edge takes the briefcase from him. And then when Rob Van Dam... Or does that all happen? No, Rob Van Dam shit's 06. Okay, Edge just wins the title. So Edge takes the Money in the Bank here from Kennedy... and then winds up cashing in on who? I forgot how that went in 07. Oh, they all went to Austin's movie premiere? The Condemned. I have a thing about me that I just don't watch WWE movies. None of them. I've never seen a Marine. I've never even seen any of The Rock's movies, and they're not even WWE affiliated. Like, I'm trying to think of one Rock movie I've even seen. I've never even seen, like, Walking Tall. Like, there was something about it, about the movies I just didn't want to see or whatever. I don't know how to explain it, but I never watched any of the Rock's movies, never watched a single Marine, never watched The Condemned, never watched The Chaperone, never watched See No Evil. I've, like, literally seen nothing. I just don't have any interest in them. I don't care about these movies. I like my wrestlers as wrestlers. Candice Michelle, what are you talking about? Damn. The Condemned, in theaters, April 27th. Still never seen it, still never will.
congratulate myself for winning Money in the Bank. Secondly, I'd like to send a message to any superstar in the back who carries championship gold around his waist. You better grow eyes in the back of your freaking head, cause I'm coming for you. Anytime, any place. Cause I understand that nice guys, they always finish last. Dead last. So thank God I'm not a nice guy. Thank God I'm Mr. Kennedy. Thank God I am Mr. Money in the Bank.
Yeah, thank God.
Bank.
Bank. Okay.
As a young kid in a tough neighborhood, I did what I had to do.
Oh, Batista's going to get a little
So I learned
vignette.
to fend for myself and found a lot of trouble. Then
Whoever you are, whatever you do, please try this in your backyard.
what started as an outlet has become my passion.
Is Batista a babyface? Is this a babyface match with Undertaker? Oh, God. I already hate this. I think I know what this match is. This is Great Khali versus Kane, right? Hey, I love seeing Kane get beat, so that's fun. But at the time, I hated this. Just Vince and his big men, you know? There's some recent video of the Great Khali walking around, and his legs are all just bent to shit. He must be in rough shape, physically.
Well, King, you have been in the ring with Andre the Giant. You have been in the ring with so many superstars in your wrestling career. You were also in the ring lately with the Great Khali. Explain to me, as we talked about earlier today, what he reminded you of. Well, you're right. I have been in the ring with Andre.
He's huge.
He was probably the most imposing athlete that I had ever been in the ring with until I felt this monster wrap those huge hands around my throat. And I don't know.
I'd like to see him face to face with Andre. Probably be pretty awesome.
You don't even realize what's happening because he just about chokes the life out of you before you even hit the mat. It's absolutely devastating. And JR, from the looks of this monster, I don't know who or
Check out Lillian.
This man's 7 feet 3, 420 pounds, a size 20 shoe, a monstrous human being that has rarely been knocked off his feet in his lifetime.
Yeah, Khali would be champ, right?
Indeed, through hellfire and brimstone, the near 7 feet, 300 plus pound Kane walks with a purpose. He does
And I forgot, Undertaker and Khali had a little thing too, right?
this is a battle.
But I think this was more of a establishment match for Khali. I think he pretty much squashes Kane here, right?
Huge metal hook that he used in the movie See No Evil because, quite honestly, JR,
I've got a little fan on me. It was another 90-degree day here. It's still 77 outside.
in this matchup that should be a hard-hitting, that's an understatement. Here they go. Honorable tie-up between Kane and Khali. And look at the strength of Khali. The great Khali sending the 300-plus pound.
Thanks for that 5, Coco Anarchy. Yeah, I never saw much footage of Khali when he was younger. I know he had that accident where the dude died in the ring, right? I know he was involved with that. But I haven't seen a whole lot of video of Khali prior to WWE. How much more in shape he used to be. Like the Andre matches from back in the day are fascinating to watch because he was so fast, how quickly he could move around the ring when he was young and stuff. You know, and how massively he declined as he got older.
Khali down just a little bit. He's going to have to come up with something in that huge arsenal of his to... Look at this. It's like he has...
Oh.
Kane used the right hand as hard as I've ever seen him hit anyone, and it only... No effect. It didn't have very little effect on the great Khali, unlike that clothesline that Khali dropped on Kane, and Khali slamming Kane very easily with great authority. This Khali is a...
He didn't slam him very easily, and it was not with great authority, JR. You're lying. Announcers lie. They fucking lie. JR just told a lie. There's no way to reason with him. You can't reason with Great Khali.
Strength in Khali's hands, the power of this man's body is becoming a source of legend here in the WWE. The power of this giant man at 7'3", 420, and we see the distinct advantage that Khali has built with nothing fancy. A bowling shoe ugly offense, very effective on Kane. Well, and this monster Khali will use any part of his body.
I feel like Khali's got to be a bit taller than the Big Show, but I'm not 100% sure. I love the story of the two of them getting in a backstage fight. That's so funny to me. I'm the real giant here. And then they have to fight about it. I think Big Show lost, too. Khali kicked his ass.
Referee Marty Elias. Kane's not going to win any beauty contest, but Kane trying to build some momentum. Kane scoring the right hand. The big red machine is rocking Khali, but Khali with one hand.
What does Big Show do at this show? I don't even know. Is Big Show on this show? What's he doing?
Kane is going to have to continue that offense if he's going to have any kind of chance in this match. Well, we know that Kane will not retreat. Kane will certainly not give up.
Oh, wait. Big Show's not around. Big Show's gone.
Good Lord. Kane
Big Show will come back next year at No Way Out, right? Set up the thing with Floyd Mayweather.
Khali was not knocked to
Gets punched right in his snot locker. Fucked his shit all up. Trickling now.
Strength of nature is tied up in the ropes, and Kane, a super heavyweight, delivering straight right hands to the unprotected and rather ugly head of the great Khali. Kane taking full advantage of the fact that why is the referee letting this guy out? Well, Kane just
What's that? Is that the I Know What You Did Last Summer hook? That's dangerous. That is a deadly weapon. His hand looks like a skillet.
giant monster just stand in the ring and slug it out. Something's got to give here. The human anatomy, he struck that aggressively with this size, but no one that I've ever seen this size,
Oh, that's his weapon from See No Evil? Okay.
this kind of strength.
I'm not a horror genre fan. I don't like horror movies really.
Khali just destroyed the turbo.
But I know they have a huge following. Oh, there you go. Yeah, right up there in them great Khali jewels.
The ultimate use of leverage. The referee did not see it. And
Nice. Shades of WrestleMania 3. Not quite, Jim Ross. Kane body slamming Great Khali is not the same as Hogan body slamming Andre the Giant. You cowboy hat wearing idiot.
for the kill here. Well, if Kane can slam this monster, he can damn sure choke slam him.
Ah,
Come on. Kane left from here.
I think Khali's going to break it. Yep, nope.
Retaliates. Khali with bigger hands, longer arms. Kane around that elbow joint, freed himself. Uh-oh. Kane right back in the clutches of the 7'3", 420-pounder. Oh, no. Look out.
There it is.
Three
That's kind of like his finish, right? That double choke slam.
taking Kane down as if Kane were expelled.
Uh,
And look at this cover.
Just Smitty, am I going to watch Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano? It depends on if I'm home. I'm not going to take the night off to watch it. So if I happen to be off and not doing anything and the match is available for free, maybe. Don't really care about either woman. I know Gina Carano's hugely MAGA, so I don't give a fuck about her. And Ronda Rousey and all that Sandy Hook shit. I don't really give a shit between those two who wins. Don't really like either one of them. I think both are gorgeous women. They're both hot as all hell. But personally, don't really care. In that situation, just may the best woman win and let it be a fair fight. But if for any reason, when is it? If for any reason I'm home and off, maybe we'll do a watch-along of it for fun. But I'm not a fan of punchy face. I just don't like UFC and MMA at all. I don't like the culture. I don't like the type of males that watch it. Or most of the time, most of them anyway. I don't think I'd ever want to go to a UFC show and just be surrounded by douche. You know, like, I'm surrounded by douche. They're everywhere. 360-degree douche. Can't be around these dudes, man.
When we were young,
Oh, please.
it was easy to underestimate.
This is one of the lamest ones. Nothing beats WrestleMania 21 with the Hollywood trailers. But this bullshit. Daddy's little girl.
We're all grown up. Keep your labels. We know what we are. Talented, confident, strong.
Diva. What's up, Ashley? Miss you. All grown up. Not the best tagline. Rest in peace, Shad Gaspard. I mean, I can't think of two. I mean, outside of Owen, obviously. I mean, I can't think of too many more deaths that are as heartbreakingly sad as Chad's. Oh, hello. Layla. Get in there, get in there. Look at Eugene. He's like, okay. All right, so we're getting a little bumping and grinding here with Kelly and Layla. Oh! Oh! Reverend Slick, or Slick, just Slick. I didn't like him as Reverend Slick. I liked him as Slick. Slick. Why did Slick not make more appearances than he did? Look at the energy he's working with here. He could have definitely continued to manage in WWE. Why didn't they make him a manager? Honesty is the best policy. Oh, there's Dusty. So we got Dusty and Slick. Oh, here comes Sergeant Slaughter, Mae Young. Oh, God. Sarge is here. Jimmy Hart is here. Erwin R. Shyster is here. Oh, this is just a party. Layla and Kelly, and I forget the other one's name. Is Iron Sheik back there too? No, Mean Gene. Mean Gene's there. Pat Patterson's there. I see him back there. Maybe Howard Finkel too. Yeah, Howard Finkel's there. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I don't remember any of this. This is like watching it for the first time. Oh, there's Gerald Briscoe. Oh my gosh. Oh. Here's Ron Simmons. I wonder what he'll say. Oh, he said, damn, I would have never seen that coming. I usually don't like swearing on my wrestling shows. I know I'm a bit of a prude, but it's the way I am. He tries Renaissance Center. Went there as a kid. Field trip. I don't know what goes on in there now. In my Motown friends, We Are Pro Wrestling. What goes on in the Renaissance Center? Is there shit to do there? Or like restaurants and stuff? Like what's in there? Yo, is that Pudge Rodriguez? I think that is. Oh, an MVP match. Oh, he wrestles Benoit, doesn't he? I'm coming. I didn't know how I felt about MVP at the time. I thought it was a little weird as gimmick, but I do like him. He had a great entrance, but they didn't bring the bouncy castle. Where's his bouncy castle? Like, you'd think at WrestleMania you'd have the best bouncy castle of all time, and they just give him a little curtain to come through like it's a high school football game? MVP was done dirty at this WrestleMania. Bouncy castle, or forget it. Just forget the whole thing. Have him come out to no music if you're not going to give him the bouncy house. It's fucking bullshit. Oh, yeah, it's the General Motors, right, building now, but it used to be the Renaissance Center when I was a kid. I don't know when it switched over to General Motors. I had a lot of family that worked on the auto lines and in the auto industry, and then Detroit just fucking collapsed, and my whole clan, at one point, all fucking 100 of us were there, and we all left. I have no family in Michigan at all anymore, and we used to all be there. We all left for greener pastures. We're spread all over this country. There might be a Morgan in a city near you. God, how are we only... What's the date of WrestleMania 3 or WrestleMania 23? We're, what, 3 months away from it going down here? I mean, Benoit's brain is already pure applesauce. And this WrestleMania 23 was probably, what, April? Or very, very, very late March. April 1st. All right, this is another April the 1st in 2007. And the deaths happened, I think, around June 22nd. So all of April, all of May, less than 3 months. We are about 11 weeks. Think about that as we watch this match. We are 11 weeks away. Nancy and Daniel, who might very well be in the building with him right here. If not, they're at home. They have 11 weeks to live. That is crazy. Next year is going to be the 20-year anniversary. I remember doing my 10-year anniversary video on Benoit 10 years ago. I got a pretty good amount of views, if I remember right. But we're almost at 20. Big video coming next year. 1 year from this June, massive video is going to hit the channel. I think we've done 10 and 15-year videos on Benoit. We'll definitely do a 20. I think we did a 20 and 25 on Owen. We did a 20th on the screw job. MVP, one of Benoit's last pay-per-view opponents. And I remember at the time in 2007, like where my head was at as a fan, I kind of gave up on Benoit. It's been 3 years since his big win at WrestleMania 20, and it just doesn't feel like he's ever going to be put back into that world title picture. The closest I think he would have gotten is in a couple of months when he was supposed to work with Punk for the ECW title. So they might have given him that. I mean, you just got to wonder what's going through his head at this point. Is he already starting? I mean, he's got to be, if he's 11 weeks away from doing what he's doing, he's got to be spending a good amount of time in a dark place, or, you know, basically as we speak here. And I always loved Benoit. I always respected him. You know, I had a massive change of opinion on him, obviously, after what happened. You know, but then again, then you hear about stories like what happened with The Miz, you know, and I'm no, like, Miz fan or anything, but that he did not deserve that insane level of just bullying that he went through because he threw chicken all over the locker room or something like that, you know. And Miz tells that story a lot, you know. I think it was Undertaker that was the one that let him back in. Like, come on back in, you know. But Benoit, like, banished him from the locker room. I'd be pissed. I'm like, you can't banish me from the locker room, you dick. I work here, motherfucker. I'm under contract. I'm a wrestler. This is where the wrestlers change. I'm not leaving. Yeah, good work on the arm there by Montel Jordan or whatever his name is. What is he, Montavious Jordan or something? Or Porter, yeah. Hey, shout out to referee Mickey J. I always like to try to acknowledge the refs when I think about it. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. That was not a Southern California earthquake. That was a Greg Morgan quake. I was trying to readjust and I ran right into the... For those just tuning in, we're in the middle of watching Chris Benoit and MVP for the United States Championship, as Tony Chimel would say. I'm like, what's a champion? Yo, did you ever notice that? Listen to his announcers. Or listen to his ring announcements. Oh, instead of champion, he says chimpion, like a chimp. Chimpion. He's a chimpion. Always drove me nuts. MVP, I do believe, wins this, right? We just watched. What did we watch? What show did we watch that Benoit beat someone in like seconds for the U.S. title? What was that? Is that Orlando Jordan, maybe? Was that a SummerSlam? I'm a big fan of that move. I love a good hammerlock suplex or hammerlock body slam. Suplex is better. Body slam, it feels like you should have enough time to get your arm out of the way, and nobody ever does. So it's kind of an unrealistic move, but I do like it. Okay, SummerSlam 05. I was thinking it might have been SummerSlam 06 and Benoit's carried the U.S. title all the way to WrestleMania, but no, that thing's been hot-tatered probably between 26 different guys in the year and a half since SummerSlam 05. Dude in the front row there, hard cam, pink, big guy, bald head, pink shirt. I swear I've seen him in front rows of shows too. Nice, big boot there to Benoit. Nice. I remember when all the Benoit shit went down. And a lot of wrestlers were like on TV doing interviews and stuff, and sometimes it was all the wrong people, you know, that had no business speaking about this, you know, or were using the interview for their own personal gain or whatever. I think one of the most intelligent sounding people throughout the whole thing was MVP. Every time I saw him go on any sort of interview to discuss what Benoit did, he discussed it as intelligently and as maturely as you could ask for from a company. John Cena did too. Chris Jericho did too. But I swear, everybody else, man. I think news outlets were just trying to get any wrestler who would be willing to come on, and instead of people who might have worked more directly with Chris or knew him, recently before he passed, or might have some actual input to offer, and they were just parading any old fucker out there. Nice. Does Benoit help me out here, since we are only 11 weeks away from Benoit doing what he did? Is this his final pay-per-view match? Does he wrestle? What happens at? Did they do Backlashes in 07? What was the next one? And he was supposed to work the ECW pay-per-view, and he didn't show, right? And that's when, things started going down, right? I had Mandela affected myself on that. I was certain MVP won. Huh. I'm glad. I would have sworn MVP won that match. Benoit picking up a win at WrestleMania. Good. I thought for sure MVP won that. I don't know why. He must eventually win it, right? Because don't they do that whole year-long thing with him and Matt Hardy? I was not expecting Benoit to win that match. That blew my mind. 11 more weeks. Wow. Okay, so they were doing... Okay, so they're still doing Backlashes and Judgment Days in 07? Those are still intact? Huh. Cool. So MVP beats Chris at Judgment Day 2007. Okay. So they do a 3-match thing here. They work a rematch at Backlash, then they work another one at Judgment Day where MVP finally wins. Interesting. Okay. They should do an Undertaker all grown up thing and show him as like a little dead man. Like a little goth kid. Misunderstood. Alienated by his classmates. Bullied on the playground. Laughed at by girls. Boogeyman, you're the second grossest person in the room only, so that's good for you. Get me some food. People who mistake this pile of shit, this pig stomach and a red hat, how they mistake him for a tough guy. He's the weakest bitch. Like, Elizabeth could kick his ass. Beat the fuck out of him. He wouldn't stand a chance. She'd break all his fingers, slap him around, kick his knees out, and just straight up overpower him. Like, there's my alpha president. I'm like, okay. Oh God, it would have been funny if he would have shaved that monstrosity, that fucking cat on his head that he calls hair. Oh yeah, who was the headliner for this? Was it DiBiase in 07? Wild Samoans, cool. Chic. Oh yeah, I remember that. Bockwinkel. Who inducted Bockwinkel? Was it Fuji? Or not Fuji, was it Okerlund?
Tonight is the Hall of Fame, and I'm calling it like it is. I'm calling it like I see it, and calling it like I believe it. Jim Ross.
Oh, Jim Ross, all right. That's a good class right there. Who inducted Bockwinkel that year? Oh, his wife, who tragically passed as well. Was JR the headliner, or was it? I swear, I think it was DiBiase, right? Oh, Mr. Perfect. I forgot this was his year.
Kurt was a man who captivated the public eye and gave them a level of entertainment they have never witnessed before.
Hennig and Rude both. You know, like,
Nobody does it better.
fucking drugs, man.
And he was what he says he was, and that was absolutely perfect.
Big family there for Hennig. Oh, Shatner did Lawler. So Lawler goes into this is a humongous class. Holy shit. You can make a case for Lawler, Ross, Hennig to all be the headliners. Bockwinkel too. This whole thing is full of headliners. Good to see Benoit smiling there. Oh, Bobby Heenan? Oh, yeah, I guess he was still... Yeah, Bobby makes sense. He was still all right. We could still hear him and stuff. I forgot what that induction was like. Oh, no, Dusty's the headliner. Dusty's the headliner, not DiBiase. When the fuck was DiBiase? I feel like DiBiase was the headliner one year. 2010. Thank you. With Kings and Queens. Good to see Dustin and Cody getting along there, too. I think things might have not been stable between those boys when they were younger. That is a fucking class right there. I want to start looking at these Hall of Fame classes year by year, because that might be the overall pound for pound one of the most impressive ones they've ever done. Maybe with, record... 80,000. That class in 04 when they brought back the Hall of Fame, that's probably the best one. But fucking 07, man, that's wild. 80,000 for WrestleMania.
And now, please welcome legendary ring announcer Howard Finkel.
All right, Fink. He's out here to bring out the Hall of Fame people, I'm assuming.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Hall of Fame list of 2007.
We could do a Hall of Fame watch along. The problem is the Hall of Fame is a lot of talking. So then it's going to be me talking over their talking. And I don't know how enjoyable that would be for the viewer. Look at Fuji out in his wheelchair. Fuji is a goddamn sociopath. He's an evil man. Jesus. But man, I remember him. I remember him in the ring when I was a kid. Kurt's wife is hot. There's Lawler. I mean, Lawler should have been like a headliner, I think. Same thing with the Boxster, with Bockwinkel. I love Morocco has got Fuji. What year did Fuji pass away? 2016. Wow. So he's been dead for 10 years. Oh. Sheik's widow, Joyce, in the house. And Dusty Rhodes, baby. I don't know why I thought DiBiase was this year. He was 2010, huh? Oh, thanks for that 5 earlier there, Coco. Our Lady Peace has just started playing Whatever live since Benoit with a helpline on the screen at their gigs. Oh, really? Wow. That's wild. Sucks that they made a song for a killer. Yeah, Afa and Sika, they went right after the other. They were basically tag team champions. When were they champs? They were in the company twice. It was their second run that I remember as a kid. I don't think they were champs then. But they were like one of the first tag teams I ever like laid my eyes on. Was the Wild Samoans. Who do you think's going to win, guys? 82%. Batista getting disrespected. Disrespected. All right, it's time for the championship match, the World Heavyweight title right now. Undertaker winning the Royal Rumble. Last 2 men in the ring were Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. Undertaker wins. But Shawn Michaels, the loser of the Rumble, gets the main event at WrestleMania. Funny how that works. And then we got that little tease of Shawn Michaels. I thought it was so cool seeing those two in the ring at the Rumble in 07, and it would take us, 3 more years to actually get those two guys, or maybe 2. In 2009 to get that match finally at WrestleMania. Oh, wow. They did Taker and Batista versus Shawn and Cena. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, Batista, I guess, has never been, so this would have been his second run with it, right? Because he had to forfeit it in late 05 or whatever it was when he got injured, right? And then I forgot, how did he win it back? They probably just showed me in that video package. I wasn't paying attention. How did Batista reclaim that world title that he's carrying right now? When did he win that? I was reading your comments and I wasn't looking at the video package, so they probably just told me there. But I didn't catch it. Oh, man, I'm glad we never got Taker with the spinner belt. That would have been all kinds of wrong. Would have just looked so goofy, you know? Okay, so he just won it at Survivor Series, beating Booker. Got it. Thank you. Oh. It's for one fall, Teddy? What's it for? It's for the World Heavyweight Championship? Okay. Who are the participants? You going to tell me that too? Okay. This feels like slightly dubbed. I guess not. I like Big Dave a lot. Was never really a fan of him when he was on top because I've talked about it before. Brock Lesnar leaving and Batista filling that void. You know, he didn't fill the boots, you know. I feel like that hurt Dave in the eyes of me, is because I always had that comparison to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar took off and they basically just inserted Batista into that top spot, and he had a great look and everything, but athletically what he could do in the ring couldn't even scratch the surface of what Brock Lesnar could do. You know, but Batista had moments in matches that did impress me, and he could turn it on when he wanted to, and sometimes I would underrate his matches. But even with all of that, he's still not even anywhere near the level that Brock was. And so I was just like lukewarm to him, you know. I didn't dislike him. I was indifferent about him. I didn't really care about his existence at all in these days. Now I'm one of the biggest Dave Batista fans in the world. I think he's great. But at the time, I was very much like, meh, with Dave, you know. And this is the first time he will lose that championship, too. And there he is, world champion Mason Ryan. God, we got to sit through an Undertaker entrance now, guys. It's going to take an hour and a half. Holy shit. Monkey butt ugly. Oh, no. Are we going to get druids? Yep, druids, the whole shebang. Are they going to do the thing? Yeah, Batista and Brock kind of was a rematch, man. I thought we were going to get it. There was a brief second there in 2014 on Raw that they were in the ring together. Some sort of big segment. And with a lot of guys. And I was like, oh, man, maybe. And we never got it. But to me, it's a dream match, yes, but it's not really much of a dream outcome. Brock would eat him for lunch. Kind of a weird comparison, but I often get compared to and mentioned in the same sentences with Solomonster. And although I'm really flattered and I appreciate it, I am no Solomonster. You know, he's Brock Lesnar, I'm Batista. That's the way I look at it, you know? Like, Batista's good, but there's plenty to like about Batista, you know? But in terms of what Brock offers and brings to the table, he's just better. And I've always felt that way. Just in the ring, athletically, everything Brock can do compared to Batista was just better in like almost every category. But then there was a couple of moments there. There might be this match. I think there was a match with Taker and maybe a couple of other instances where Batista was kind of cooking, in the ring. And I'm like, okay, maybe I give this guy, don't give him enough credit. He did develop into a perfectly acceptable professional wrestler. And I think if Batista wouldn't have had that connection to Brock, like if he wouldn't have been the void filler there for Brock, I would have looked at Batista a completely different way. If he would have been in completely different eras than Brock, or they came in 7 years apart, or, they just weren't so closely linked the way they were, and I was able to judge Dave without the glaring comparison to Brock, I might appreciate him more. I should have put a stopwatch on this. Longest Undertaker entrance in history would be an hour and a half. Undertaker, luckily, doesn't appear like he's been burned by his own pyro, so we're doing good there.
The Undertaker has not taken his eyes off Batista. Batista staring intently at the Undertaker, and he must be wondering inside if this will be the final time that he stands in the ring as champion.
Will it be the final time? How many other world titles does Batista win before he's done? This is 2007. He's got to win another one, right? I have no idea. I'm so bad at this. What did he do at the next year's WrestleMania? The next year's WrestleMania would have been WrestleMania 24, and I believe, is that the Umaga match? I think that's the Umaga match next year. Then WrestleMania 25, I feel like he's injured. I don't remember what he does there. That would have been 2009. And then by the final year, he's leaving. He's got to win the title again. This can't be the only one. How many more world titles did Batista win? He never held the spinner belt, right? Or did he? I don't think he held the spinner. No, 24, I mean, 24 is Taker. Taker is an Edge. I'm talking about Batista. Batista at 24, I think, is the Umaga match, right? So I'm trying to think of how many... Oh, yeah. He defends the title at 26 against Cena. That's right. Okay. So what does he go down? As a three-timer? Yeah, I love the shape Taker got himself in around this time. We've watched a lot of pay-per-views, from 98, 99, 2000. He's a fat ass. He's in terrible shape. He's big, real big. Here he's lean, he's cut. He's crisp in his movements. He was a lumbering loaf of banana bread, back in the a few years, 10 years earlier, Boom. Holy shit, he's won 6 times? I thought he won 3. That's hilarious.
And then perhaps questionable tactics by Batista over the past couple of weeks as Undertaker bounced off that barricade. And Undertaker in the right hand.
We got to figure out what to do. I could use some research from some of you guys. You don't have to do it right now, just in general. How many great WrestleMania matches do you suppose are on WWE's Vault channel? Like, how many great individual ones? Like, just the matches alone. Do they have a good selection over there? I would assume they're going to be posting a lot here during WrestleMania season as well, because what I'm hoping we can do is find 1 or 2 weeks with enough matches, WrestleMania matches available on YouTube, that we can do like a watch-a-thon, like a Vault watch-along, like we did all through January, and do that at least 2 of the weeks for watch-alongs between now and WrestleMania. And then I think we'll do 26, and we'll do 25 if we haven't done it already. If we haven't done 25, we'll do it. We'll do 26, maybe 27. Maybe 30, now that 30 is 12 years old. But I don't think I want to watch any WrestleMania beyond 30. That's about as far as I'm willing to go. Because after that, I'm watching them with you guys, you know, by the time we get to those ones.
John, what surprises me is the fact that Batista has been the aggressor in the early going. But remember who trained this man. Remember who he learned from. 2 of the greatest champions in the history of the business, Triple H and Ric Flair in Evolution. As he turned on the power of the animal. Remember, Triple H and Ric Flair, 2 of the dirtiest players in the game. Batista obtained from that learning tree.
And from what I understand, Undertaker did have a pretty good respect for Batista during this program that they had. And I think Dave, you know, like I said, he might not have been Brock, but I think he earned Taker's respect. Look at Batista sell that. What's the funny ass sell that Batista does? Isn't it? It's like a moment on TV with like Mark Henry or something, and he just oversells this back bump, and he just goes flying to the other side of the ring. It's the most ridiculous thing you'd ever see. LeBron could never dream of flopping that badly. And think about how bad he flops.
I've been in the ring with both these guys, Michael, in world championship matches. If anyone can defeat the streak ending
Crowd is pro Taker.
again, these WWE fans showing their absolute respect to the legendary Undertaker, the surefire Hall of Famer, Snake Eyes Batista off the turnbuckle.
Oh. So will he be 15-0? Is that what the record's at this point? If he wins here, he'll be 15-0, and he'll win another 5. Or no, he'll win another 6 after this. Yeah, after this Batista win here, which I guess will put him at 15-0, he'll beat Edge at 24 to go to 16. What the hell does he do at 25? Oh, yeah, 25 he beats Shawn, and 26 at 17-18 after 26. WrestleMania 27 is Triple H, 19, and then 20 will be 28, right, with the Hell in the Cell? And then 21 will be the CM Punk match at 29. And then the 1 is at 30.
Undertaker going perhaps for a choke slam. But look at the champion. Look at the strength of the power of the animal. Have you ever seen anybody? 14 years undefeated at WrestleMania. I've never seen this happen. And Batista with a right hand in the gut. I've never seen anybody with the strength and power to catch the Undertaker's strength with that choke slam like that.
Oh, terrible. Taker's had a good variety, actually, of hits and misses at WrestleMania. WrestleMania 7, nobody gave a shit about the Snuka match. WrestleMania 8 wasn't necessarily a good match with Jake, but it was memorable. 9 sucked with Gonzalez. 11 sucked with Bundy. 12 was decent with Nash. 13 was decent because he won the title. 14 with Kane was decent. 15 with the Boss Man was ass. 17 with Triple H was good. 18 with Flair was decent. 19 was ass. 20 with Kane was okay. 21 with Randy Orton was tremendous. 22 with Henry was ass. And 23 here is okay, or this is decent. Next year with Edge is decent. Then the next 4 would be incredible. The 2 Shawn matches and the 2 Triple H matches would all be all-timers for me. And then he kind of shit the bed on the way out. Match with Brock when he lost sucked. The Bray Wyatt match was okay. The Roman Reigns match was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. That weird Hell in the Cell match with Shane was just totally unnecessary and out of place. Big leg drop. I'm going to shut my blinds so not everybody outside can see this nerd watching wrestling while drinking a giant beer. There we go. Yeah, Punk's match was solid. Worked out real well how they could work in the Paul Bearer death, I thought. Oh, there he goes. Still flying. Can still fly in 2007 with ease. And this dive, man. Did he clear the ropes? He did. He his feet, his toes might have clipped him a little bit, but he mostly cleared that. Well, I think I just saw Triple H's dad outside the ring. That's cool. What the hell's he doing there? Is Triple H backstage? He must be. I guess he still invited his family to sit out in the seats for WrestleMania. Pretty sure that was Triple H's dad I just caught out there. Oh, look out, Lillian. Look, even in 2000... Oh, no, they didn't have it there. I was about to say, even in 2007, that's the part of the barricade that breaks away. Take her right into the announce table area. Yeah, the match with AJ was okay. I enjoyed being off and sitting on my ass for a few months and being paid very well by the government to do it. But I hated what it did to wrestling, and I don't even want to think about. I'll never watch WrestleMania 36 ever. Somebody's going to have to super chat me $2,000 if you ever want me to watch WrestleMania 36. That's how much it's going to take. Like, I'm not doing it. I'd rather watch WrestleMania 11 times in a row than watch WrestleMania 36 once. Oh, my God. Damn. Michael Cole, that was a terrible call. Look at all that nice cold water there. I got to remember to drink lots of water tonight, multiple bottles. I got to get my blood done tomorrow. I have to be hydrated for that.
Undertaker has been through, Michael, all these great WrestleMania moments. He has never had it brought to him like this. And Batista, shoot into the call game.
And he did not kick out. What do y'all think's going on with this WWE pivot? Is Drew dropping it Friday? Is that happening? We're going to talk about it tomorrow night. We're going to be here after Raw. We'll talk about that possibility. I mean, I thought Drew was going to go into WrestleMania as champ, face a bunch of guys, and retain. He might not even make it to WrestleMania as champ based on last night's Nick Aldis announcement. So we'll have a full podcast tomorrow night after Raw. No watch along. We'll just be here after the review so we can try to officially catch up on some things. So I'll put up a link tonight. Nice belly-to-belly by Batista. Fucking Charles Robinson. Every match he refs, at the end of it, he looks like he just got done having sex in a closet. He works so hard. Boom. Big time near fall. Undertaker and his guy liner. He loved wearing that shit, didn't he? During the Evolution years, Triple H was wearing it. Or not Triple H, Flair. I'd say Flair was wearing it somewhere around like 05 or 06 or whenever 04, whenever Evolution was doing shit. He was wearing eyeliner. I don't know why. Fucking getting his JD Vance on. All right. Ultimate Warrior rope shake there. Taker's already set up. Also, I didn't like the Batista bomb. I don't like it as a finisher. Big chokey. That was a great little near fall there. Is he going to get the Is he going to get the tombstone up? Or is Batista going to? Nope. Spear. Little, kind of a lame one. The streak ends. Batista bomb. That one was okay. But I just don't like sit-down power bombs. And Taker kicks out of the Batista bomb. Batista bomb just isn't that devastating of a move to me. I think a regular power bomb looks better. You can give him another one. Love it. Fans are very, very pro Taker. Oh. Boom. Is he going to kick out of this? No. Batista fought hard. Survived everything. Until that final tombstone. 15-0, undefeated, new world champion. And damn it to hell. Easy, JBL. Mr. Excited Pants over here. Get out of here, Nate. Did I miss a tombstone kick out somewhere in that match? I always thought Dave kicked out of a tombstone also. That must be in one of their later matches. I swear he's told a story about it before, about how Undertaker let him kick out. Did I miss it? Was I whacking off or something? What was going on? Why did I miss that? Or did it not happen and it happens in a later match? Hey, I'm Mandela affected thinking that MVP beat Benoit. I swear that's what happened. I think if you put in my recording of the show, you will see MVP win. They changed it. It's AI. Yeah, I'm not convinced that Cody's just going to win the belt back. It's also not tomorrow, Michael. It's Friday on SmackDown. Tomorrow is Raw, and the Drew and Cody match, I believe, is on Friday. I think a lot of fans are assuming this is some big pivot, and WWE's just decided they now want the match to be Cody and Randy one-on-one. I'm still not convinced of that. And I think if Drew pulls some more bullshit on Friday, that might send Aldis over the edge and just make a whole thing for everybody. But you could also have Jacob coming out and screwing Drew. Now you got Cody, Randy, Drew, and Jacob at Mania. You can do that. Oh, nice. I remember watching this night being happy. I was always a big Undertaker fan. Back in these days, you didn't care so much what people's politics were and shit, you know. And I appreciated his career. You know how much of it I remember. I mean, by this point, I'm about to be 30 years old, and he started wrestling when I was 13. So I had had a lot of years of Taker by this point and seen him win a lot of titles, and it was nice to see him back on top in 2007 in arguably the best shape of his life. He was now in serious championship matches and programs instead of hokey bullshit with dead parents and long-lost presumed dead brothers and magic tricks and buried alive matches and, well, I guess we did have druids, but all the other wacky-ass crap he did. You know, he was more of just a serious competitor now. Bobby, that kid looks exactly like Bobby Lashley, too. Look at him. Look at little Bobby. A little mini Bobby. You're all grown up, too. I know, we're all grown up. That's what happens. Because a lot of people don't know this, but as, like, years go by, you get older. So, like, if you're a kid and you just wait a while, you'll grow up. No, seriously. Like, I looked it up. It happens to everybody. Nobody's immune to it. Oh, my God. Look at the portraits in the background. Hey, Steph.
What the hell? Bring my granddaughter in here like this. Huh? What? No, you just leave her right here. Want some good luck and maybe she can give it to you.
Vince is just... Oh, my God. I'd be so worried Vince would eat the baby. It's protein. Vince should not be anywhere. This POV shot, I love it. What kind of bullshit is this? Well, I wish you would have succeeded at that, Vince. We wouldn't be in this mess we're in. Skull fracture? I think he already has one. Guys, I need a safe space. Might be under my desk with Tito. She just took a Trump. Oh my God. Wrestling. I mean, your response to anybody who says, "What do you watch that idiotic wrestling?" You should be like, "Yes, I do." All right, one of my favorite pro wrestling themes of all time is the old ECW theme here. So they're all coming through the crowd here. It's RVD, Sandman, and a bunch of ECW originals, I guess. Tommy Dreamer. And they're taking on, what, the New Blood or something? I don't even know. Oh, there's Sabu, too. I have no idea who their opponents even are. I have no clue who these ECW guys face. I couldn't even tell you one guy on the other side. All the other big names feels like we're in the Money in the Bank. Like, who's left around this time? Like, is it like Zack Ryder and shit? Or he's not even there yet. Oh, Monty Brown. Kevin Thorne. Those guys? Monty Brown has a WrestleMania match? I had no idea. What was his name? What was Monty Brown's name in WWE? Like Chicken Cordon Bleu or something? I think he was Chicken Cordon Bleu. Marcus Corvan. Hey, I was close. Marcus Corvan. We're going to call him Chicken Cordon Bleu. Oh, so they are. This is, I was right. I said New Blood, New Breed. This is a faction. So it's Elijah Wood and Matt Stryker, Chicken Cordon Bleu, Mordecai, and Melina. I think we got them all. New Breed sucks. Fuck the new breed. I'm rooting for the ECWs in this one.
I've been saying it for weeks on ECW. I like that style. Yeah, but the ECW originals have made it clear that just because they are the past, they're not ready to become a permanent.
Matt Stryker.
Sabu, ECW's Evil Knievel starting out with the former school teacher Matt Stryker, who goes down and hard.
So Sabu has recently passed away, although I believe everybody else in the match is still with us.
Individuals ever to be in that switch. Cover Sabu on top. Well, to Matt Stryker's credit, to Matt Stryker's credit, he kicked out quick on a 1 count. That don't happen often. And Taz, here's something to think about as Matt Stryker's in a precarious position. Look at this, the Sandman going up top. Ooh, and the Sandman dropping a leg. I'm surprised the Sandman's sober enough to do that. Sandman feeling this ult. Here we go. Cover.
Sandman, I just assumed. I always just assumed, and for good reason, that he's a crackhead. Like Bill Alfonso, they're crackheads. But I get they're kind of not. Sandman, I think, he's kind of got his shit together. He's like a crackhead to me. I've met crackheads, and they look like Sandman and Bill Alfonso. Dude was in shape. Fucking cordon bleu. Yeah, I wish it would have worked out. I like Monty Brown. I wish it would have worked out better for him in WWE. Could have got one of the moments that we got with Keith Lee and NXT where he pounced somebody completely off screen, right? Was it Adam Cole? Something like that with Cordon Bleu there. It would be awesome.
I wouldn't necessarily say stronger. I mean, you guys like Dreamer and Van Dam and wait a minute. Kevin thought it was going for a cover. I mean, look, Van Dam's pretty quick also.
Fucking Tommy Dreamer. My brain won't allow Kevin Thorne and what's-her-face out there to occupy, or those two, and the pirate and the sister. They don't occupy different parts of my brain. All four of them are conglomerated together. I just think of them all as the same. Fucking Paul Bunyan, whatever his name was, Paul Burchill, and Katie Burchill.
Very tough, is Dreamer. And the new breed, quite frankly, could have isolated any one of the four originals in the ring, and the way they're working so well together may have been equally as dominant. And now he's Dreamer goes on, ducks the close.
What? Ooh. Dreamer still wrestling is just crazy. Dreamer's another guy. Dreamer reminds me a lot of Terry Taylor. Wrestled here, had a career in the ring. Taylor and Dreamer's careers were probably about equal in terms of what they accomplished and whatnot. Maybe Taylor was a little bit better because he was more traveled. But in terms of the bouncing around, especially the backstage jobs, I couldn't keep track of when Dreamer was in WWE or TNA. It felt like he went back and forth there a couple times, didn't he? And Taylor would do that too. Taylor was in WWE and WCW like 3 times each as like a backstage guy. Couldn't make up his mind. Oh. That was a good sell on the RVD kick there. I miss when they tried to pack a lot of matches and people on WrestleMania. They don't do that anymore. We got 2 nights of WrestleMania. Oh, they still can't give us more than 5 or 6 matches a night. Oh, my God. Oh, Sabu, what a bump. Fucking Matt Striker's animated cells have been great. Barry Santino Morella taking the stunner. Like a lot of that type of shit. This is just a car crash here. I haven't even been paying attention. Is this tornado or are we actually tagging? Boom. Is that going to be it? Please pin Matt Striker. He better not kick out of the 5-star. Good. That match wasn't any longer than it had to be. And the ECW crew picked up the win. What's RVD's WrestleMania record? Oh, Joey Styles. Chill out. All right, ECW originals over the new breed. Good point, Victor Colon. We got to remember that Drew said it's in the contract that Cody can't challenge again while he's champion, and or he's going to have to say no rematch. I think that's what it was. It's no rematch. He has to start at the bottom and all that. So I don't know if WWE's trying to undo that or if this is just one final thing for Drew to do to screw up that's going to set all this over the edge, and he's just going to book him in the multi-man deal at WrestleMania. But if WWE's pivoting, it might be Cody and Randy now and then Drew and Jacob. But I don't know. I feel like with Cody and Roman, or Punk and Roman, it'll probably be Roman. And now that Seth's back, Roman's maybe SummerSlam challenger might be him. And we're going to get that Seth and Roman match now that we've been wondering about for a while. And I could see Seth beating him. It's his turn to win one over Roman. Ooh, WrestleMania 24, guys. Citrus Bowl, March 30th, 2008. Mark your calendars. Wow, Hitman Hearns. He's from Detroit. I remember that Sugar Ray fight as a kid and how controversial that was. A lot of people, or no, that was Hagler. It was Leonard and Hagler. But Hearns and Hagler had some fucking blowouts too. All right, here we go. Hair versus hair match. This is Umanga taking on Bobby Lashley with a hair-shitting psychopath in one corner and a pedophile monster in the other. This is very family-friendly. What did I just see Marla Maples in? I just saw her in something. I was like, that's Marla Maples. Forgot what it is now. Oh, it might be Righteous Gemstones. I might have seen her in that. Anybody watch that? That's great. It's based in South Carolina. I used to live in North Carolina. Televangelist. Crazy motherfuckers. It's a great show. Why are we asking? Is that Jewel? Did they just interview Jewel? Trailer Swift. That's my favorite name for Jewel. I like Jewel. I think she's gorgeous. Oh, yeah, Balor and Knight both fell in the same corner, right? God, he's even fatter. Think about how fat and gross he is now. He's even fatter here. I don't even want to look. Fucking hideous. Ooh, MAGA. I feel like Umaga was in this spot a couple of times. This match with Lashley here, and then he would do the Batista one. I think the next year, right? So 2 years in a row, they're like, what do we do with Umaga? Just throw him in there with a big dude who we also don't know what to do with. This one had a little bit more stuff attached to it because he had Austin. And the two yahoos. I love that Jonathan Coachman, I believe, is the narrator here. A billionaire bitch slap. The unmitigated strength. Poor Umaga's got to go down 2 years in a row in matches like this. Shout out to these sour gold bears. Are fucking great. All right. Vince, you were just barely a billionaire. Look at this shit. They've got this remote-controlled... I don't remember anything about this. This thing just wheels itself down there. It's a Roomba? Oh, no, there's a string attached to it. Or a rope. A fucking Roomba. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, this is... I don't remember any of this. Look at this thing being drugged down there with the ropes behind it. You should write "Eat Me" on there like the float in Animal House. No chance. That's what you got. God, we're going to get 5 entrances, 6 entrances? This is a one-on-one match. We get an entrance for the fucking barber chair. We're going to get a Vince McMahon entrance. We're going to get a shitbag entrance. We're going to get a Stone Cold Steve Austin entrance. And then Umaga and Lashley. Well, Umaga, we've already gotten, I guess. But that's 6 separate entrances for this one match. That's crazy. I love that this is stupid sign. Arrive, shave head, leave. So they're going to get the corner men out here first, I guess. All right, his man is on the way to the ring now. Umanga. I did like Umaga's music, though.
On a weekend where the Wild Samoans were inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
God, Vince is such a madman. I remember the previous year, he was unhinged. He had the match with Shawn, right? But he was all super tanned and jacked. And he had some really bizarre backstage shit with his family. He almost had a televangelist look to him. And so this is really, the funny thing is, this really is the end of Vince McMahon's hair. Like, Vince McMahon's hair, as we always knew it, was never the same again. He would be bald, and then he would have that weird flattened look, right around the time of the Benoit murders. And then what else was he doing with it? I think he kept that for a while, right? And then kind of late stages, he went back to more of that look. But it didn't look the same. It was still a little bit different. So this was like the end of how his hair ever looked. Oh, God. Hey, it's the Money in the Bank theme song. Money, money, money. He went bankrupt 6 times. He stole from his own charity and university. And look, he's escorted to the ring by some underage girl. Like, this is so ridiculous. You couldn't parody this better if you wanted to. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm proud to be an American. Why? Look at what we did. How in the world would you ever be proud of that? Girl's younger than his daughter. And he's so gross. What were these? I mean, I guess, women. I mean, if you're a gold digger, you're a gold digger. So if you're one of those types of women, I guess you really don't care physically what somebody looks like. But my God, I feel like you would need a clothespin and a blindfold to not vomit. Umaga just screams shit at Vince, and Vince said, all right. Just gibberish. Oh, yeah, we had do-rag Vince after this. Oh, my God. How much of this Money in the Bank music do we need to hear? Get out of here, Lashley. Here comes Lashley. And he had pretty generic shit from what I remember, right? His music? Yeah. Feel like Lashley regrets this representation, but I don't know. And then Vince would win the title from Lashley? I forgot how that even went down. I just know that Vince somehow wins the title, the ECW title, which is just incredible. Vince should have tried to win the WCW title just to complete the trifecta. Oh, I guess he doesn't regret it then. Okay.
Four-time All-American. But boy, this is about as far from amateur wrestling as one could get.
I still can't believe people got fooled. Were dumb enough to be fooled by him in 2016, but I can't understand how it happened to some people. I certainly can't see how it happened again. It's fucking mind-blowing. I'm like, that's what happens when you have a army of phone-addicted citizens just staring at misinformation 23 hours a day. That is the result. That man. These are I wish we would have. This is the second time I forgot to stopwatch. I wanted to stopwatch Takers, but that was. We're not even done with the entrances because we have Austin, right? There he is. So let's recap, shall we? Entrance for the barber's chair. The barber's chair got an entrance and music. Then we got Vince. Then we got Shitbag. Then we got Umaga. Then we got Shitbag. That's 4. Then we got Lashley. Now it's Austin. That's 6 separate entrances for one-on-one match. That absolutely has to be a record. There can't be any other one-on-one match in history, even with a special referee and cornermen, that you would get 6 entrances for. There's not one that exists. At least I'm pretty confident that's a record. I can say confidently that I doubt you'll find a one-on-one match anywhere with 7 entrances.
From the special referee in this battle of the billionaires. You know as well as I do that Austin will not be intimidated by either of these two amazing contenders. I don't think Stone Cold knows the meaning of the word intimidation. And look at this, JR. What a sight. Over 80,000 of our great fans have jammed into this, well, this building here tonight to witness the battle of the billionaires.
Goodbye, Vince Hair. We will never see it again. Not in that form, anyway. Like, even when he tried to bring it back and resurrect it, whenever that happened, which I don't even remember now, it just wasn't the same. The scariest he ever looked was the night after WrestleMania, or the day after WrestleMania 39, when they sold the company, and he was there with that mustache. My God. I'm like, how many people does this man have in his basement, chained up? Like, he looks balls out insane. Oh, good point. Okay, I forgot about that toxic banana. Cole versus Lawler at 27 had a bunch. Cole, Lawler, Austin, Jim, Booker, and Swagger. We have a tie. I don't remember that many. What the fuck was Swagger doing there? And what was Booker doing there? Why did they all have entrances? That's wild. Okay, I thought for sure that there's no way a match like that could exist, but apparently one does. In 4 years at WrestleMania 27, the same thing will happen. Also, ironically, involving Austin. Ooh, Austin and Lashley getting into it. That's wild. I don't know, Austin. I don't think you want any of that. I mean, I forgot all about Andrade Enrique Estrada out there, or whatever his name is. I didn't really like him. He was a little too animated for me. Oh. Lashley's beating up Estrada here. There you go. Oh my God! Jesus fucking Christ! Oh God! Damn Umanga! Look at this bump! Oh God! Fucking right on his hip, his ass. Oh, what a bump! Yeah, there's padding out there, but Umaga's like 300 plus pounds. Oh, that was a thud. I feel like you'd almost rather go through a table than just land on that flat. Jesus. Oh, and there's not to be outdone. Lashley's like, I'll give that a try. Lashley goes for a spear, I think, and Umaga sidesteps him, and Lashley tope suicidas right through the fucking ring ropes and bumps pretty hard, too. Not like Umaga's bump, though. Umaga's was worse. Bobby! Swagger was Cole's bodyguard trainer. Okay, or coach. Booker was doing commentary. He wasn't already out there? Oh, he was guest commentator. Okay. Okay. After returning at the Rumble. All right, piecing it all together. Piecing it together. That's right. That's what you got to do when you're not sure. You got to ask questions. Piece it together. No, Austin's not going to disqualify nobody. Come on. Chill out, Umanga. Austin should have wore little short shorts like Sean. Damn, handful of braids there. And Austin's been out of the ring now at this point for, what, 4 years? Shake it up. Yeah, yeah. God. Worst voice. Sounds like my grandma. You know, like when a deer gets caught in a fence? Like if my grandma got caught in a fence, she'd sound like him. Ow. Rest in peace, Grandma. I know you'd never get caught in a fence. We don't go down that easy. All right, Vince is giving him the instructions to finish him off. Oh, does that happen? The bell ringing early happens in this match? Oh, nice Samoan drop. He did Taker and Batista at Cyber Sunday. I have no recollection of that either. I guarantee you I did not watch Cyber Sunday that year. I was a busy dude in 2007. Like, I really remember that year. That's the year I turned 30. It's the most fun summer I've ever had in my life. And I was just doing a lot of stuff. I was busy all the time between work and socializing. I probably watched SummerSlam and stuff, but I wasn't getting the in-between ones. I mean, I could do a members only, not safe for wife stream and just tell you some of my summer of 2007 stories. I got some good ones, but they cannot be discussed here. Because we're a family show. Oh. Those Samoans, Rikishi can do that too. They love to do that that spinning bump. Rock never does it though. He bumps crazy in other ways. But Rikishi does it. Both the Usos do it. I think Solo might even do it. What? Oh, I was like, is he going to count him? I have never seen, well, I guess I have. I'm about to say I've never seen a match end that way, but I have. Now we have another recently bald addition to the community in the wrestling world. Jonathan Television lost his hair in a hair match yesterday, I think, or the day before. Well, there's our Shane question answered. He showed up. So Shane, what's Shane out there to do? Protect Dad's hair or to turn on Dad? What's he doing? Oh, Samoan spike to Austin. I love it. Smart move. Going bald. Shave it off. Johnny did it. I did it. Kurt Angle did it. A lot of great men did it. Because me and Johnny and Kurt are essentially all the same guy. Pretty much equal in athleticism and whatnot, you know. Look at Lashley. What'd you turn your back for? All right, now Shane is getting involved on the behalf of Vince here. Now, Austin is out, so he can't count any falls here, so I don't know what they're going to do. Oh, trash can is in the ring. Oh, coast to coast. Shane's going to do that in a sport coat? All right. I have a fan that's slightly off camera. I keep moving it. It's hot as hell. Look at him go. Ooh, he barely made it. Damn, it's stuck there. Oh, no, he's wearing a referee shirt. Wearing a ref shirt. I feel like what Austin's going to come back to life here and beat the shit out of Shane. There's Austin. Shane with the cell. Is Austin going to stun Umaga? Oh. Umaga taking out all. Austin would get physical. He took a bump. Why isn't he wrestling? If he can do all this shit, why didn't he just wrestle? I mean, right after he retired, he had that full-on brawl with, like, Brock Lesnar on SmackDown, remember? When he was, like, sheriff or whatever? I'm like, why is he not just why is he not wrestling? He can do it. Oh, God, Jesus. That was the craziest looking tackle I've ever seen. Is that Bruce Pritchard out there at ringside monitoring everything? Probably to give Trump his cue. Stunner to Umaga. He's probably going to get speared here by Lashley now, huh? Yep. Boom. Oh, okay. They did ring the bell early. Because when Austin jumped down, it did look like that was the 1 count. But then Austin reset and counted 3. Yeah, they should. You don't need to time the bell perfectly after the 3 count. You can wait a few seconds. You should wait and make sure before you just start hitting it. But WWE likes everything very formulaic, and you have to ring that bell instantly after every 3 count instead of just giving it a second to breathe and then maybe ringing the bell. Let's give it like 2 seconds. You don't need a ton of time. 5 seconds. Oh, because he knows. He knows what's up now. I don't want to lose my hair, Vince. Austin's like, we're going to start with your bush. Take your pants off, son. That would be great. I mean, it wouldn't be the greatest visual. I don't want to watch no bush shaving. Now, do they bring the whole platform in, or do they just bring the chair? They bring the chair in, right? I think Austin's going to have... Is Vince going to have to take a stunner first? Oh. Shane trying to save the day. Oh, no. Here we go. Les Press, Austin beat... I don't even remember any of this. I had no idea Shane was even involved in this match. I've never watched it back ever. Oh! What a sell. Vince totally wearing a diaper. That's okay. Trump and him probably got a discount. Do you know what kind of diaper discounts old men get? It depends. Actually, I shouldn't call them that old. I think both these guys are about 10 years older than I am right now. And that's it. No, Vince is older. Vince is older than me. Whoa. I know that Vince is 32 years older than me. Whoa. Bring him back. Bring his ass back. All right, they got that chair in there. Now how, I mean, I think they do a pretty good job because they bust out everything. They get the shaving cream out. Like, this is WrestleMania. You got a locker room full of talent back there, and you're going to spend 30 minutes, which will probably equate to what? 15 to 20% of your entire pay-per-view time to this shit? There's the stunner.
Adding more insult to injury, Mr. McMahon has been thwarted by a Stone Cold Stunner, and now
Now you got to get him in the chair, man.
McMahon in that barber's chair.
Oh man, I'm gonna go grab a beverage while Vince squirms for his life. 1 second.
Austin restraining McMahon, who's begging for a reprieve.
All right. Shout out to Capri Suns. Oh, they got him. They got him. It's coming off pretty easily. He's not as sweaty as some of the wrestlers are after they lose hair matches. Oh, they should have left the mohawk on. They got that off pretty quick. This usually takes forever. Oh, they should have at least left, like, the back on. You're going back to your roots, son. Trailer park in North Carolina. Completely bald everywhere. Party in the back. One billionaire shaving another billionaire's head. Love it. It was his real hair. Oh my God. Huh. Oh, they're doing that? Like, you don't need that much, man. I don't straight razor my head anymore. I used to, but now I use just an electric, zzz, you know. But you don't need that much shaving cream. You need to shake it off or something. I don't know what this song is. Bald-Headed Blues, I think they said. We're listening to Bald-Headed Blues, y'all. I'm telling you, there's nothing to be blue about this. Whenever somebody gets mad at me, because what I say about wrestling, their go-to, very original, their very go-to insult is like what Ricochet gets. For you're okay, baldy. I'm like, you don't get it. That's not an insult. This look has not hurt me in any way. Socially or romantically. It's an incredibly easy life. I love it. I haven't bought shampoo in 20 years. I wake up and I'm ready to go. I wake up beautiful, you know. I don't have to do nothing. It's awesome. It's convenient. It's a luxury to not have to worry about having hair, getting wet in the rain. I don't need an umbrella. I just can wipe my head off with a towel. Done. Shout out to the other baldies in the chat. You know where I'm coming from. Me, Bobby Lashley, Austin, Vince. We know what's up. Show him the mirror. Can he even see himself? Oh, he tried to pass out over the chair, but he didn't succeed. So I think Vince wanted to pass out Stacy Keibler on the desk style when he viewed his bald head in the mirror, but he botched it, and Austin had to pull the chair over. So that was an unnecessary 30 minutes of WrestleMania time there. It's just as bad and unremarkable as I remember it. I mean, what did Vince do? Did he go in the back, get cleaned up, and sit right back down on at Gorilla and continue directing traffic, or like what went on?
Austin, Lashley, and Trump celebrating with a cold one. Mr. McMahon won't be celebrating anything for a long time.
Lost all his hair. Trump's got that shit on his chin. Oh, there we go. Oh my God. He's laughing. He did the same thing at WrestleMania 38 when he stunned Vince for like the last time, and it was so bad that all Austin could do was laugh. I kind of forgot that shithead got stunned there. That's funny. Lashley helping him. Well, Lashley didn't get a stunner. God, Austin was just passing out stunners. It was like a triple threat match almost. Fucking camera, shaky ass camera even back then. I didn't have it in the pool. I didn't even have a pool. I need this. Man, it's a lot of fucking hair in the ring. I'd be like, let's get that out of there, please. I don't want to take bumps on that. I'd be pissed if I was the next match. I'm like, you guys better clean off the mat or replace the mat. I don't know if we're in the era yet of having nice, clean mats in between matches. I don't know when that started. But back in the day, you just have to wrestle on the blood or the hair. Oh, Jesus. Have we gotten the John Cena music video yet? I think we have. It's okay to be hard and stay true, man, because at the end of the day, we're all human. Sometimes I think my life is a rib.
A lumberjack tag team matchup. Superstars from all three brands surrounding the ring here at Ford Field. It would be Ric Flair and his protege Carlito against Cruiserweight champion Chavo Guerrero.
I forgot Carlito was a Ric Flair protege.
And it turned out to be a hell of a matchup. And Ric Flair and Carlito looked really good here at Ford
Damn, we didn't even get the light up set for these darkies? These dark matches or whatever? So this is a lumberjack match between Chavo and Carlito. That Carlito wins, apparently. Look at these motherfuckers out there. I forgot half of these. Snitsky, bald. Oh, no, this is Flair and Carlito. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. So Ric Flair technically got a match on this WrestleMania. That's interesting. Next year. Next year's it.
History's been made in so many ways. The Battle of the Billionaires match, Mr. McMahon losing his hair. How about the Undertaker? Once again, well, winning the world championship. The greatest streak in all of sports goes to 15-0, a decade and a half, undefeated, unparalleled
Maggle.
in all genres of entertainment. For the first time ever, ECW is represented here at WrestleMania.
Who's this? Who's this snazzy music? Oh, it's the Divas. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, it's going to be bad, but Elite, look at... Is that Mickey? Holy shit. says Mickey. Who's that? Victoria. I recognize her. Okay, there's Michelle. McCool. Who else we got? Can't even see. Her. Julian or whatever. There's Michelle. Christy Hemme. There's Tori. Is that... I don't know who the last two are. They're going by too fast. Oh, Maria Kanellis. Oh, Candace. Oh, there's Mickey James. I thought she was the first one. Who's the first one? Okay, so Tony Chimmel told me who she was. I just wasn't listening. Layla. God damn. So what is this? Diva lumberjack pillow fight match or something? I have no idea what I'm about to see. Who? Oh, okay, it's Mazzaro. Okay, so she's got a title match here? Yeah. I had no idea she even got this opportunity. It's just sad to see her anytime. Just another disgusting story involving Vince McMahon and all the gross-ass things this company has done and the scandals they've had. The Ashley Mazzaro stuff is really tough to stomach and swallow. Okay, so Melina's the champion, I guess, and it's going to be Melina versus Ashley, and it's a lumber woman match. I'm assuming Massaro wins here. I don't know. Does she ever hold the title? I mean, the Diva era, I just hated it so much. You had some women there that could work, you know, and of course they're all hot. We all know that, but it's just like they were just there as sex objects, and it was like, you know, some of these girls can work and are wrestlers and take it seriously, and you know, you got them out there in thong bikinis every damn night. You know, now, you know, the women wrestlers, they do a really good job of blending their, you know, their sex appeal and their look with their ability. You know, they put great detail into how they look and their gear, and you know, and there's more of just a blend. They're now wrestlers, you know. And back then, it was just, God, everything was just tit and pussy jokes and. Oh, lumberjills. I thought it was lumber woman. Lumberjills. I forgot it's called lumberjill. I mean, think about how many individual different just bikini contests they held. And a lot of these were on pay-per-view. I was at one of them. I was at the Tori and Sable one. They held that big one at the Rumble in 2000 where Mae Young, you know, pulled out her Sharpays. And I swear there's been more on pay-per-view, and we've had a ton of them on TV. There we go. Oh. Mickey James, the previous year, beating Trish Stratus, right, to win the title. As the crazy girl, here is a lumberjack. And there's a couple of them who I don't recognize. There's a couple divas out there. I'm not sure who they are. I want to get a glimpse of that one that I thought was Mickey. There's Layla. I recognize her. It's the one next to the red-haired one there. Not Jillian, but the other one. To the right. Oh, yeah, that's Victoria there with the red hair. So whoever was off to the right of Victoria. I didn't get a good look at her. Oh, Brooke Adams, I think I did already see. She's out there, too, so not her. There's one more out there. I love that I'm, like, paying attention to this match like it matters. Oh, nice move there. But I need to watch it out of respect for Ashley. I had no idea Ashley Mazzaro got a WrestleMania match. And she may win the title here. I have no idea. Yeah, I can't tell who to the right of Victoria is. Well, her back is turned. I don't know who it is. Oh, Melina retains. I still can't tell who that particular diva is. Damn, poor Ashley. She gonna be a sore loser? Oh, she takes her out. Up, throwing her back in. Lumberjills are fighting. I can't even tell who the one I was looking for or where she is. I think it's the one Layla's brawling with. Who is that? She's on the floor now. So she's not in the ring. She's not. Oh, there she is, right there. Who is that? Who's that holding up her hand? I have no idea who that is, that woman. Who is that? I don't know who that is. No idea who that is.
Ever since I could remember, I'd do anything to be the center of attention. I'd go against the grain.
That's little Sean. That's little Sean.
And risk everything to steal the spotlight. Now, I'm all grown up.
These are so dumb.
Not much has changed. And I like it that way.
Although maybe not as dumb as the ones this year. I cannot stand the little poker table shit. So stupid. Hell yeah. Another win for the Pistons. All right, here are the fans voting. I don't remember what I thought going in. That's a little closer. I think I kind of had Cena winning too because Shawn was more of a place filler. And Shawn winning the title in the main event of WrestleMania from, you know, the guy that's going to be on top as Shawn is winding his career down did seem like something that might not happen. Is it time for this match already? How long does this match go? Where do you guys rank this WrestleMania? It just feels like an okay one. Like, it's been okay, but, like, there hasn't been, you know, the big attraction match aside from the main event on this particular one was the one we just watched with Umaga and Lashley, and that one, just Vince's head shaved and having Trump in there, like, it, I don't know. I feel like this year we have the opportunity for a couple of big ones outside of the main events. We got Ripley and Jade Cargill now. I feel like WWE would be idiots if they don't give us Brock versus Gunther or Brock versus Oba. Got to do one of those matches. If you don't, you're fools. But this Mania kind of lacks that big one. Because going in, I don't think anybody thought Batista was going to beat Undertaker. You knew Vince was going to get his head shaved. So those matches weren't that hard to figure out. Benoit retained. What is the deal with the IC title these days? What's going on with it? Was it in that opener or that dark match with Flair and Carlito? Was it somewhere in there? One of those guys have it? All right, we're getting this very nice, I guess, guitar music video here for these guys.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship.
Why is this music so sad? I know. Shawn Michaels and John Cena, who for years I had totally forgotten that they go into this match as tag champs, right? I had no idea or had forgotten that completely until several years ago it was brought up to me. Probably in a watch-along or something. Yeah, JBL, he's on commentary. Help me out with JBL. Wasn't he back? But didn't he wrestle beyond 2007? There he's getting super kicked right there. Because a couple years later, he would lose to Ray and then, like, quit, right? I forgot. I thought JBL didn't start announcing until after that. But I guess I have it wrong. Oh, he gets the DX music. I forgot. He's coming out to that. Not to Sexy Boy. Unless he's coming out to both. He might. Happy March 1st, by the way. It's March. Jesus Christ. Here comes the challenger. Shawn looks good, and he looks ready. And from what I remember, this is a great match. The glow sticks. My God. You talk about... sanitizing something more than you could ever imagine. That's what they did to DX. I hated all resurrections of the group. They were great in their infancy with Shawn and Chyna and Triple H. That was a fun-ass time. And then even when the group transitioned into a babyface group led by Triple H, they achieved greater popularity in my mind because they were so over with the audience. And I went to shows at that time, and they were just as big of a deal as The Rock and Stone Cold in terms of their placement on the show and how fans were really excited to see them. And they were fun as hell then. But once it crumbled and then they tried to bring it back and they had the Run DMC song and then anything that happened after that, I'm not a fan of. And then when they brought it back in 06, now Shawn's Mr. Born Again Man. So he's not going to have the same type of sophomoric jokes that he used to. And then you add the glow sticks and you just over-animate DX. It's not as raw and as edgy as it once was. Now it's lasers and glow sticks, just like everything else. I mean, I also remember Because Shawn looks great here, but I remember one of the funniest things and how ridiculous it looked visually and how that night was supposed to be really important to me as a fan and just felt weird was when Brett came back in 2010 and they had that moment on Raw with him and Shawn, and I think that was the same night that TNA decided to go live on Mondays, and Brett and Shawn had that awkward hug that was so weird looking, and then also Shawn is out there in his like DX stuff. You know, the DX shirt with the sleeves cut. He's got the toboggan on. He just looks like an idiot. You know, instead of coming out there and, you know, regular looking shit or something. I don't know, he just looks so ridiculous that he was out there in his DX stuff. That implies you walk around backstage all day in that shit. You know, if Brett's going to call you out, you should be wearing what you were wearing when he saw you in catering earlier on in the day or something. Just so silly. All right, so John gets like a car here, right? Yeah. Oh, that's a little dick mobile if I've ever seen one. Holy crap, there he goes. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. That's very reckless driving, Mr. Cena. Oh, he's here at Ford Field. Look at there. That happens to be the same site as WrestleMania. Oh, wow. Watch out. These camera shots here. Now, I'm assuming they filmed this earlier in the day. They filmed all this stuff, and then they just spliced it into that. I don't know. I guess that could have been real. And now he comes through the... Yeah, they couldn't have filmed it on earlier in the day because it was dark out. And there he is. Shane McMahon, King of the Ring style, through the glass. Might need a paint job now. Nice job. Fans are booing just like they booed the previous year versus Triple H. And here he is. Champ is here. He's got his belt, too. He didn't forget it. Fuck. Left it in the hotel room. Shit. Grab a replica out of the audience. What's all that shit on the ramp? Is that from Shawn's entrance? Oh, that was John Cena's actual car? He's got small ball syndrome too, huh? I've rented a Mustang a couple times, like when I've traveled and had to get a rental car. I've been offered a Mustang a couple of times, and I've taken it, I think, twice. And I just remember, that thing's a fucking tank. Like, I don't want to drive this monstrosity around. It's too big. It's just me. Where am I going? But I, floored it a couple of times. I'm like, okay, yeah, fast, vroom, vroom, but I wouldn't want to fucking worry about pumping gas in this thing. In this wide-ass tank of a front of the car. You can't angle into parking spots and shit. Like, I like something more practical. But when they offered it to me, I'm like, sure. I'll drive around in a Mustang. Why not? All right, here we go. I know Shawn's kind of a fill-in here, but having Shawn on your roster is why they were so lucky, case of emergency, break open Shawn. You can always insert him into a match like this and say, okay, give us a WrestleMania match to remember, please. And Shawn's like, no problem, I got you. You'll be talking about it for the next 20 years. And guess what? People still bring this one up. This one's good. Now, if I've watched this back since the night of this event, it's probably only been once on a full watch through in 19 years. Of course, I've seen clips a million times across YouTube and social media and whatnot over the years, but in terms of a bell-to-bell watch through, I'd say once at the most. Fucking Kyoto with the call here. I think Earl's already gone from the company. Whoa. Look at that. Now, I like that because, you got to think about the experience differential in a match like this. And Shawn has seen it all, done it all. He should be able to easily outthink and strategize and maneuver John Cena. John Cena is just a couple of years deep, and Shawn Michaels has a lifetime of moments behind him. And he should be able to big dick John. But just with a couple of slaps like that, he's got the experience points over him. This is this young whippersnapper here, John Felix Anthony Cena. It's his time to prove himself. You outperform and defeat Shawn Michaels in a WrestleMania main event match. I think that means you're a made man. Even more so than beating Triple H the previous year. I don't know what a match, I'm glad we almost had it this way because I feel like if Triple H would have wrestled John Cena, he would have beat him, right? Would John Cena have beaten Triple H a second time? Mr. Reign of Terror, would that have happened to him? Might have, but even if it did, I don't know if that win over Triple H 2 years in a row would have necessarily been a bigger win than the one that he had here with Shawn. So I think this was actually an accident that happened that was a positive one because it was kind of lose-lose for Cena if it would have been Triple H. If Triple H beats him, you kill that Super Cena momentum. But then if Cena beats him, I'm like, well, so what? He beat him last year too. But this, going one-on-one with Michael Jordan and beating him, that's a nice feather in your headwear. I love when the announce tables break and they just sit out there tableless. It's the best. Yeah, you would think that, in terms of the pacing of a match or dictating how it's going to go, this should be a breeze for Shawn Michaels. He should be able to easily manipulate Cena into doing and working whatever kind of match style he wants. Oof. Ooh, stiff. Crowd is booing. They did not like that. Yeah, I don't know what Shawn would have done if Triple H didn't get hurt. Who knows? He might have been involved in the billionaires thing. It might have been Shawn versus Umaga. that would have been 2 matches in a row involved with Vince at Mania, so maybe not. But yeah, I don't know what he would have done. I'm sure there would have been an opponent for him. Where the hell was Jericho was gone. Jericho wouldn't be back for a while later in the year. I'm like, where the fuck is Jericho? I wouldn't have wanted to see Shawn in a Money in the Bank match. I don't think he ever competed in one, did he? He didn't need to. Come on, let's kill the announce table. We already got one down, right, with Taz and Styles. Ooh, Insecurity. Shawn's going to do a springboard here. I think I remember this spot. Or he's in a springy. Springy. Wow, moonsault. God, they still had those monitors. Look at them things. Oof. Multiple replays. Nice moonsault. He does a pretty wild one next year versus Flair. It's kind of similar, but he doesn't do a moonsault. I think he just kind of like a half moonsault, almost backwards high cross into the table, and just, I thought he shattered his ribs. I don't know how he didn't. Which when you do that, you can't move, you can't breathe. I don't even know how he survived that. Or was it the match with Shawn? I think it was a match with Flair that he did that spot. It's just like, ugh. Or no, maybe it was a match with Angle. I think he did one with Angle, too. At WrestleMania 21, he came off like that. I can't remember which one of those WrestleMania matches that happened. But he springboarded onto the table, and it just looked like it hurt like shit. And I thought it was the Flair match. Nice, nice. Now, I remember when Jericho came back, I was out here visiting in November of 2007. I wasn't living here yet, and one of my good friends back home in North Carolina, her family and dad also lives here. So we took a trip out here together in November of 2007, right after these fires. And it was right when Jericho was coming back. And I remember I went to the mall with my dad, and I bought Jericho's book, like the whatever one was out, the red one. Oh. Or no, maybe it was the yellow one. I think it was the yellow one. Look at this. I mean, this is, I like, because this is a babyface match, so you're going to see different sides of these guys. I really like Shawn working as the methodical veteran. That is his big advantage over John Cena, is going to be his experience, and he is using that to its full potential. John Cena maybe has not put enough years in yet to be able to adapt and recognize every single style that's out there. Shawn has. And this is all Shawn's match. No mistakes, everything deliberate. You might say there's no wasted motion. I don't want to say that because I hate it when they say that. But in Shawn's case so far in this match, that rings true with him.
landings at every punch. He got no legs. Cena's got no legs. He couldn't strike.
Oh, does he? Does Sean get a little pissy in this match? I love that no matter how much baby Jesus Sean finds, he is still Sean underneath, and he can be a little pissy asshole. And we've heard a few accounts of that.
Make out what he's saying. I do think I heard the word partner, and that's all I can make out. Sure.
But Sean knew, Sean could be that way because Sean knew he was bulletproof. Sean has Vince secrets. There is no doubt in my mind that Sean knows things about Vince McMahon. I mean, I guess we all do now. But there are also other things that I think Shawn Michaels knows about Vince McMahon, but that maybe nobody else does. And they may even involve Sean. And so Sean's bulletproof, There's just... He's entitled because he can be.
Now he's on unsteady legs himself. It's Shawn Michaels. Michaels backing Cena in the corner. And a hard right edge, and then the big-time right hand. The first huge right. That Cena has landed. Takes Michaels.
And the reason I think Sean is involved in some of these secrets is because when Sean was all pilled out of his mind back in the day and he was briefly let go by WWE, he even did some shoot interviews and whatnot. And I think if he had some axes to grind or he was pissed or wanted revenge and wanted to spill some tea, he would have done that. But if he did that, he'd be outing himself as well. So I think those secrets were kind of safe. And so Sean can just be – Vince is never going to punish him,
And a one-legged man cannot be WWE champion, in my estimation. No offense to John Cena or any one-legged man. It's just the way it is. When you're in the ring with somebody like Shawn Michaels. John Cena trying to fight back here. Well, John Cena kicks. He's not gonna lay down or roll over. Cena's not gonna make excuses either. I know he's not. Shawn Michaels is doing best to.
The yay boo stuff is great. The crowd is not letting up on John Cena. John Cena's leg still. Is Michaels blading? Camera is not on Michaels. Yep, there it is right there. Sometimes I didn't even be looking at the screen to know what he was doing. So he went head first, I guess, into the post. Camera cut away. All of a sudden, Sean's bleeding. Unless he really hit his head. No, he bladed. Yeah,
And it was clear that Michaels had struck the ring post. Michaels very unsteady now. And rightfully so. Michaels not too steady.
Oh, good clothesline. There you go. Smell blood. That's what you got to do there, kid. You're going to win a lot of world titles if you keep up this killer instinct. This guy, John Cena, he might go places, man. I think he's got a future.
John Cena sees his opportunity and he seizes it. And now the intensity of John Cena coming to the front. And now Cena with a shoulder block. And Shawn Michaels' face, the crimson mask. As Cena now starts to build a...
Yeah, Cena getting that shoulder block momentum going. Here comes maybe the five-knuckle shuffy. Is it five-knucky time? He's not really in position for it. Oh, yeah, I loved Sean going nuts on Hogan. That was great. Sean's like, fuck you, dude. Yeah, last pay-per-view in HD. I just purchased I had finally gotten rid of, this was the year before, I finally got rid of the big flat screen, or the big screen TV on wheels, the big heavy motherfucker from the 90s. I had that until like 2006, and then I bought a projection TV, 720p, Sony Wega 50-inch. It was like $1,600. And back then, 720p was HD. Ooh. Oh, Mike Chioda ate that super kick. And the first pay-per-view I watched in HD was the Royal Rumble the following year in 2008. And I remember thinking, like, this is cool. What a difference. But that was only 720p. This stream is better quality than that.
Square in the face of the referee. Now, referee didn't hit the shoulder, that was right in the face. And now John Cena with the FU. And no referee, John Cena with his FU.
Oh,
Michaels countered with a DDT. Michaels countered down the FU into a DDT. Both men are bound. Champion and challenger. John Cena's eyes rolled back in his
I could now buy a 50-inch TV for $100 on sale at Target somewhere. Fucking Vizio or some shit, you know? Like, it's crazy how cheap TV technology got compared to how expensive it used to be. Sean looking around. Yeah, you can see the cut on his head. Sean sees Kyoto down, so he might be looking for something. He wants to navigate the steel steps, apparently.
referee is down, and it looks like Shawn Michaels is going to throw that spirit of competition to the wind, JR. Right, King. Michaels positioning Cena, no referee here. Referee Mike Chioda got super kicked inadvertently. And Michaels,
Hey, Ronnie, what's up, bro? Good to see you in here, man. Didn't catch that earlier. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Damn. That's rough. Nice. You own a 2007 Mustang? Well, cool. You'll blow me away at the stoplight then.
smashing into the steel steps. Michaels knows full well he cannot become WWE champion by winning by countout. But the damage has been done. The back of Cena's head has been gashed. A serious, serious injury. There you see John Cena. His head exposed
Oh, yeah. Cena got...
by Michaels.
That looks legit. You don't often blade in the back of your head. So he might have actually gotten cracked on that one. It's a final pile driver until 2013. God, that sucks. That was gnarly. That was an incredibly brutal pile driver.
Cena bleeding. Michaels in control, obviously. Perhaps the understatement of the night. Michaels is in complete control.
Jack Doan running. Look at him run.
Here comes another round. And the count. Let's hit the low. New referee Jack Doan got the longest 2 count I can remember seeing. And man, I'd love to see that again. How close was that to being 3? I cannot
Doan was running.
Cena was able to get his shoulder up. 2 and 7/8. Like you said,
2 7/8.
the fact that John Cena
That's how close it was.
is a testament to Cena's guts and determination. Now, what has Shawn Michaels got in store for his tag team partner? Hey, wait a minute, reversal. Cena reversal.
Nice. There's Sean's flying forearm.
The feeling here. I was, who you are.
Signature nip up there. Crowd's loving it. They're ready to see Sean crowned champ once again. For the first time since WrestleMania 12, winning the title at WrestleMania.
I think I'm starting to sense it as well, JR. Everything that John Cena tries to come up with.
Pretty wild, 11 years apart, winning the title in the main event of WrestleMania.
Michaels contemplating, but not for long. Going to the top rope. Shawn Michaels with a bloody face. Here he comes.
Mm.
That may not have been matched in the WWE's history. Shawn Michaels can sense, he can feel, he can taste the WWE Championship here at WrestleMania 23.
I guess he had a shot at WrestleMania 20 as well, also fell short.
This title. Michaels is bleeding.
Kind of forgot about that one.
A referee has been knocked out. A second referee in place. And the band.
I never understood the Sweet Chin Music warm-up because you are your opponent who is dazed, you are basically signaling to them that it's coming. You're rattling the ring. There, see? You helped John Cena. He knew it was coming. You warned him. There's no logic in tuning up the band. Makes no sense. You want to sneak up behind motherfucker while he's dazed and he's getting back up. And then when he turns around, boom, you got a boot for his face. But if you stomp on the mat a bunch of times, that's going to help him come out of his daze and, I don't know, clothesline you. Fucking idiot, Sean.
You gotta hand it to HBK. How do you get up? Yeah, that may have been a tooth that Shawn Michaels has spit out. How do you get up after that clothesline? Cena with a right hand. Cena with a big time right. And now Michaels comes back with a right hand of his own. The clenched fists are flying.
The clenched fists are flying. I mean, Cena's been great in this match. Like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he had so much hate, but he was really not that bad. You know? Like, fans can be so insane. He can't wrestle. No, he can. Not being able to wrestle like Kurt Angle doesn't mean you can't wrestle. It just means you're not Kurt Angle. I thought Shawn was going Thez press on him. Cena caught him. Uh-oh. It's still the FU. I don't know when they changed it to the AA. But it's the FU. Feels like AA should have been the name for like a Scott Hall finisher or something. Or Jake Roberts. Jake Roberts finisher. Change it from the DDT to the AA. Oh. Shawn kicks out because you took too long there, John Cena. I mean, Shawn does not weigh a lot here. He's barely 200 pounds, if that.
Cena's strength and his guts, his desire has brought Cena back into contention for his own WWE title. And a match that started out all Shawn Michaels.
Oh, dear.
On numerous occasions in this confrontation. This memorable confrontation.
Is he going for like an avalanche FU? Is that what we're going for here?
After that FU that we've seen beat so many superstars, that FU that's so devastating. What a testament that'll be to HBK.
Now, in 2006 at WrestleMania 22, oh, he is going for that. He made Triple H tap out, right? I think that's the finish here, too. I think Shawn taps. Yeah, damn, Cena did get cut right on the top of his head, didn't he? Jesus. Rolled right through it. Is he going to pick him up? Yep. So Cena's very strong, but luckily Shawn's also pretty light. Fans booing hard. Another FU. Shawn spins out of it. Missed the super kick. Oh, no. Nope. Went for STFU. Got him again. Oh, I love this back and forth here. Look at Shawn fighting out of it. Nice. Oof. Could have been a good finish, actually. They slowed down a little bit after that near fall. Oh, there it is. Pretty sure we stayed synced up pretty well. It looks like we're pretty on track based on how much time is left. I'm trying to figure out this timer situation for Netflix for the next watch along. There, he's got it. Oh my gosh, look at the referee. Jesus. What in the hell, Jack Doan? Oh! Nailed him with the super kick.
Cena focused on the referee. Michaels saw the whole scene. Took advantage of Michaels and delivered Sweet Chin music. It was no sympathy for Cena. Yeah, Shawn Michaels, you got to cover Cena. This may be your only opportunity. Michaels keeps putting out the hits with a bullet with Sweet Chin music.
Crawl, Sean. I think Cena's going to kick out of that, obviously. Both guys took a little long getting over there on the finish.
Check this out one more time. Cena turns right into the super kick from the showstopper. Unfortunately for Michaels.
That was a good one. Shout out to Kyoto, who took a tremendous super kick earlier, too.
After he delivered the FU, these men are spent. They have given us every ounce of their being here tonight.
Every ounce of their being. Holy crap.
The WWE title looks like it took every ounce of strength that Shawn Michaels had just to crawl over and break one arm across the chest of Cena. But then
Is that Mike Wilbon up in the upper left there
this will be a
in the crowd?
for this match to end on a countout. An absolute crime.
Look just like him.
Now get WrestleMania 28. It's update. Represent Batista.
They're up. They're both up.
To a 9 count. And there's a hunk of meat out of Cena's head. Michaels have been busted open as well. And both men are trying to get to their feet everything they can. Every bit of spirit and competition. And are actually balancing against one another. I think if either of them fell, the other one would fall as well. Is there anything left that these two men have not left in the ring tonight? Is Cena again?
That's it. Nope. STF. Tapping. There's still 10 minutes left. Do we have a 10-minute celebration here? Does he tap out right here? Ah. What a match. Hey, Deontay, what's up? You think that, am I right about Wilbon? Is that him? Probably is. Look like him. Saw him right in the corner. Like, didn't get a good look, but that's who my brain thought it was. Why am I head bobbing to Cena's music? What's wrong with me? Why are you guys watching me? Why would you watch someone like me? I brush your mouth like Colgate. I say that to Elizabeth all the time. Every night when I brush my teeth, I brush my mouth like Colgate. Cena must paint. Oh, we might also get. Do they still do the video package recaps? I guess we got to watch it, right? You have to finish your dinner. I mean, y'all can leave if you want, but I'm kind of obligated to stay for another 8 minutes and 8 seconds. I actually do like that long horizontal WrestleMania banner up there on the in the rafters. That's actually really good, and it was a good visual throughout the night. They did a good job decking out Ford Field here. I miss Michigan. I've been thinking a lot about it. Grew up there, or for a very small portion of my childhood I did anyway. That's where I was born. I could never go back and live, but I might want to go back and visit a little bit and just look around the state a little more and hang out there a bit. Breathe it in. Look at that pyro he gets. Jesus. I mean, this is WWE just reestablishing, like, no. Last year, they were like, this is our guy. This year, they're like, no, we're serious. This is our guy. I was surprised that he beat Triple H. I had Triple H winning the previous year. And so, yet another WrestleMania successful title defense in a row. Only Hogan did that. 2 and 3. WrestleMania 2, WrestleMania 3, I think, are the only times prior to this that the WWE title was defended successfully in back-to-back years by the same guy. I mean, he was their new Hogan, you know. Oh, yeah, Jacob, last time I was there, I think I saw you, right? Yeah, so summertime is still very hot, very nice up there. Maybe go up there and spend a little bit more time, not have to be at a funeral this time. I mean, they're still tag team champions, correct? I mean, what's the problem here? This was a match. You're going to have a winner and a loser, right? Give Shawn his space. He just lost. Don't rub it in. So what happens? Fill me in while we have the last couple of minutes here. What happens with Cena and Shawn? When do they drop the tags? Does that happen immediately? I'll go back to Detroit. I can visit Detroit in the summertime, but I'm not going to go back there and live, I don't think. Unless my childhood home came up for sale. No, if I bought a childhood home, it would be my North Carolina childhood home. Much warmer. All right. Congrats, Cena. I think fans are starting to realize that he ain't going nowhere. All right, here comes this very nice video package. Please tell me it's not Creed. No, I don't think it's Creed. But I can't really turn this on very loud because whoever this band is, I don't want to get picked up. Now we're getting a little montage, and it looks like they really did. Remember earlier during the Kane and Khali match, they compared the body slam to the Hogan and Andre body slam, and they just edited those two together in the closing package. So it's basically a meld of WrestleMania 3 and WrestleMania 23. And there's Slick, Mr. Kennedy winning the Money in the Bank, Vince McMahon losing his hair. And apparently we figured it out earlier that WrestleMania 23 and WrestleMania 27, the hair versus hair Battle of the Billionaires match and the Jerry Lawler and Michael Cole match, both of those matches had 6 individual entrances for those, which I think is a tie for the record. ECW Originals picking up a win over the New Blood or whatever the fuck. And then we have Ashley Mazzaro falling short in the lumberjill match. Chris Benoit, I swear my mind Mandela affected a MVP win here. I thought he won on this night. He did not. Benoit beat him to retain the U.S. title. And we have 11 weeks left of Benoit and Nancy and Daniel's lives as he is about to do the unthinkable in about 11 weeks from this show. Khali squashes Kane. Who gives a shit? And, of course, we had Shawn Michaels losing to John Cena in the main event. I mean, I don't rank this WrestleMania a terribly great one. Well, I wouldn't say it's not a great one. It had its moments. but it's not one of my like all-time favorites, really. It stands out. It's memorable for a couple of reasons. The Batista and Taker match, was not bad. Pretty good stuff. All sorts of wacky shit went on in the hair versus hair match here. Shawn Michaels and John Cena had a very great WrestleMania main event. That if you want to look at WrestleMania main events, that's one that delivered. You can always watch that and know you're going to watch a good match. So it's not like it's a bad Mania. But I feel like we had bigger moments happening after this. Like this was the first Mania that we got back in a stadium, and then they would stay in stadiums after this. But then think about it. Next year we had that Ric Flair retirement match. That was a big attraction. It was kind of the main event of the show, really, even though it wasn't the final match. And the second year was the same way with Shawn and Undertaker. That match, just really stands out as a huge deal. Same thing at 26 because they did it again in the main event. But then you also had Brett and Vince on there. So I think the Manias did better with having these bigger matches that weren't the main event. I think it started getting better after this. 28 had that big Hell in the Cell, end of an era match. WrestleMania 30 had the streak ending, Yeah, Shawn worked his ass off, put Cena over. Good match. Yeah, it's not the worst, but it's not the best. Precisely. That's the way I feel. All right, and now we're finally closing out, and we fade to black. All right, well, we did it. First WrestleMania of the season. I'm going to give it some thought over the next couple of days and take a look at what's going on the WWE's Vault channel and take a look at all the WrestleManias we have not done yet, and we'll try to figure out something for next week. And then if I can't figure it out, I'll pull up a poll. And I'm probably going to put up a poll anyway for the members just to give you guys some opportunities for some suggestions. So we will be back next week for another watch-along. In the meantime, we're going to be here tomorrow night after Monday Night Raw because we got to do a follow-up podcast, a review of that show, and now how things are looking for WrestleMania, and discuss the big Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre match that's coming up on Friday for the title that might be signaling a WWE pivot and how they're going to handle that championship situation over there. So lots to talk about probably tomorrow to catch up on. I'm going to try to put up a link tonight. Hopefully WWE has advertised something because tomorrow I have to go get my blood treatment. For those who don't know, I have a blood cancer. And I had, when I first got diagnosed a year ago, I was going every week and I was pretty much used to it. But now I go every several weeks, and whenever I go, it knocks me the fuck out and really drains me physically. So I'm going to try to do a lot of resting tomorrow. So I'm going to try to get you guys a link to the Raw review tonight. That way I don't have to worry about any of that shit tomorrow. And I can just rest, watch Raw, and pop up here tomorrow evening when I'm feeling better to give you guys a review. That's the plan. So appreciate you guys being here tonight, knocking out WrestleMania 23. Finally, I avoided, but you can avoid no more. It was finally time to do this one, and it was really fun watching that, and I appreciate all you guys being here. I'm just scrolling up to make sure I didn't miss a super chat or nothing. I don't think I did. But yeah, we did it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been 3 straight days of streaming. Tomorrow will be number 4. So join us after Raw. And like I said, keep a lookout for a link. I'll have one up in just a bit. In the meantime, hit the thumbs up button for me on the way out the door, and I'll be catching you tomorrow night after Raw. Peace.